in the Bay of Rapiers, having a good night at the tavern. Things have been really hectic through the day. You've been sat drinking and having a merry time, and things are slowly dying down. So, what are you guys doing in the tavern?
Load is likely putting on a show. Probably just to make a little bit of coin on the side. Probably just to make a little bit of a name for himself, so that a little bit of brand recognition whenever he walks up to the place.
Brand recognition.
Yeah.
So, are you playing the terrible loot?
No. I probably I heard this terrible loot and I kicked him out of his chair and I put something on something that people can dance to, because it feels like it's a people look kind of lackluster, so I want to get them up.
What's the name of your bard again?
Loathe.
Loathe.
So that's one thing I'd like you all to do. Can you all scribble your character name on the table?
Oh, sure.
Because I forget names very quickly.
Okay. What are we doing? Sorry.
Just scribble your character name on the
Okay.
table.
Sure.
I don't have my. Sorry, I didn't bring my markers.
Oh, you can write on the table.
You want to read?
Oh,
You want to read from your?
Yeah, if you can do it so I can read
instead
it.
of flesh, no. It's chicken pork.
I suck with names, though.
Chicken.
Sorry.
Can I borrow? Here, it's okay.
I'll just
I just kind of think.
nickname. I'm sorry, Sarah.
And I'm gonna use this one since I'm kind of
Right nickname.
Look at that Catholic school girl.
Mine is
handwriting.
nickname also.
Catholic school girl. That's fuck.
Yuan is same thing.
Penmanship.
Oh, hi Palenka. It's been a while.
One
Keep it.
fella, one
Yeah, you got finish.
I think, is that readable?
Yeah, that's all good.
It's okay, you're a pirate anyway.
Yeah.
I wish you didn't say that, so you could be
Palin.
Sarah Palin.
Sarah Bale.
Sarah Palin.
So Lofi, Aya, Kalinka, Naomi, and Chicken Bog.
For little West.
Seriously?
What's your nickname? What's your nickname?
One fella, one whoops my mouth.
Okay, so what were you doing?
Yeah, I was playing the lute. I was probably
They
you
said
walk in here,
you
see sort
should
of
drink
almost
from
sleepy,
slow.
almost
And
completely
I
drunk.
said, I've got the bottle now.
Almost drunk patrons, and I'm trying to
Except
liven them
me, I mean,
Three little
I'm not sleepy and not almost drunk already.
So what do you look like?
up. Oh.
Sorry, go ahead.
Loathe is dressed kind of like your stereotypical jester. He's extremely colorful, greens and reds predominantly. They're quite tight-fitting on him, but you can see, because they're so tight-fitting, you can see that it's kind of bulky, because he is indeed he's wearing it as armor. He's got a little bit of a cape, sort of a half cape, and you can hear him jingle as he walks, and just a simple glance will tell you that he's got quite an array of blades underneath, just hanging there in his cloak. So when he extends his cape to bow, you can see them all hanging out like that. He's got a harlequin mask, an eternal smile, and a jester cap, but it's not up and poofy. Instead, it's relaxed. It's all coming down across his face, kind of like hair. The bells jingle fairly as well when he walks. He's quite slender, perhaps, and not very tall. Maybe about 5'7", 5'8"-ish. Other than that, he's completely covered from head to toe, so it's actually very, very difficult, if possible at all, to tell what race he is. Though one assumes that he might be American.
B, what are you doing in the tavern?
Oh, I am skulking in the corner, just minding my own business. No, not Rani Bear.
And what do you look like?
I don't want no fawning anymore. Anyway, so I'm wearing a cloak that covers my head, but you can see the strands of golden blonde hair coming out of the hood. It looks like I'm wearing heavyish armor, and yeah, that's all that you can see at the moment. I'm good, thank you.
Aya, what are you up to?
I am just by the bar area, or at least probably a makeshift bar at this point. I'm just constantly looking over my shoulder, especially since one of my former captors is in the vicinity.
Who?
Palenka and her sisters.
Sex slave.
I'm fairly late 30s. I'm very tall, 6'2", or at least relatively, and he's covered in crimson robes, but underneath a layer of armor. If you can imagine Oren from FF10, that's what he looks like. And he's just constantly, instead of being comfy and while it's dying down, he's a little more on edge because of a certain individual.
So are you staying away from her?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Palinka?
Yeah, most likely at one of the tables, I guess I would be one of the local drunkards. I don't know, I guess I would already have some sort of reputation. The one with the sword at the table. And I'm just challenging people to beat me. I'm just challenging people to drink with me and hold their alcohol. And when I hear Loth playing, I'm going to try to be the hype man. Oh, that's my friend. We adventured together once, but he's really good. And
So legit fangirl.
yeah, kind of like a fangirl and really hard selling it, but really hard selling his skills, but probably not doing very well.
I'm probably
Because
I'm probably like nudging the bucket by my feet. There's a loose jangle of coins of like just sort of insinuating like show some appreciation, people.
So make me a flat D20 roll.
Okay.
Oh, there's me.
Oh, okay, that character.
Yeah.
I throw you a silver,
Oh, nice.
Do I need to roll out here?
No, it's
but
fine.
using
It's
magic
a
still.
3.
A 3. So, as you're trying to encourage the crowd to come over and enjoy Loaf's fine music, he seems to be putting them off, and they're all sort of moving away from the stage to the other side of the bar.
You're the worst hype man.
And then
I'll shoot you a dirty look, but I'm masked.
and I think that I think I'm doing good, but so I would get on the stage with him and do handstands and do acrobatic shit and stuff.
So what do you look like?
She has a long wild black hair, wearing some sort of white, loose white crop top and red. I don't know what you call them, but like sashes or whatever the things that monks tie around their waist. And then and then I suppose there might be only 3 of us here. I have black fox ears and a black tail with that ends at a white tip.
Okay.
Maybe my sisters aren't here. They're probably being more productive.
Cool.
So yeah, that's
What about you, Naomi?
Well, I'm a tiefling bard, and basically I'm kind of
You're kind of famous.
yeah, I'm kind of famous, but
You're a
I'm also
science
very drunk right
Yeah.
now. So I've been trying to approach everyone, trying to like crack really bad jokes with them, but no one's really paying
I
attention to me.
laugh the loudest at,
Oh, thank
at
you.
the worst joke.
Thank you, thank you.
Come on.
And I keep on sending her messages.
Make me a flat D20 roll.
Messages with my really bad jokes, because you're the only one that appreciates it.
Yeah.
16.
So everybody finds you absolutely hilarious.
Oh, yay.
And as you're going round, people try and sort of close in
Yeah.
around you to join in conversations
Yeah.
and to hear more jokes.
I try to distract from loads performance. Hey, this is better entertainment.
I give you a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'll kick over my bucket.
Oh, I didn't actually make me a flat D20 as well.
This bar is too small for 2 bards. There can only be one.
You beat me. So as you're strumming on your lute, people are sort of trying to get close to you, but every time she speaks, they sort of back away a little bit. So in your bucket, you
You're welcome,
receive
Rose. I eat
5
these.
silver.
Okay.
There can only
Fair
be
enough.
one.
One of them's mine.
Chicken ball.
Best name? Okay, so there's like, I'm at this table, and this is what I look like. At least the head. This is what my head looks like.
Oh my god. Actual chicken.
Like an actual chicken head.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Like 90% of me wants to say disallowed.
God damn it.
Suspend your disbelief.
You're making it really hard.
He's a legit cockhead.
I am a cockhead. And
Before you go on, make me a flat D20 as well.
what?
If you lose, you die.
If you lose your head, just gets chopped off.
Oh no, we get an actual character.
2.
Your head is, you're really
So
chicken.
close.
You find that the people in the bar have been making gestures towards you, being quite rude because of your strange appearance. They're commenting on your beak, they're saying it looks dull and flat.
May I answer them?
Yeah.
Bok bok, bitch.
As you say that, people sort of move away from you, but you still feel uncomfortable because they're pointing over to you, they're making comments
That's true.
in their little cuddles.
So I kind of just focus on restringing my hand crossbows and showing off my rather heavy crossbow, put it on the table while there's like a bunch of
That's what you
seeds
call it.
on my table, and I just periodically peck at them.
Okay, so as you do that, the group sort of disperses and spreads out and sort of starts talking to other people and getting out of your way because they see this big ass heavy crossbow on the table.
Fuck yeah. I'm never gonna use that crossbow.
So, which of you know each other?
I would know.
We would know because we were Naomi and Palinka were
In Suicide together.
from we were in Suicide together, and then we escaped together and arrived at the Bay of Rapiers, where we decided to join up with Captain Valvorex for the Pirate Alliance.
I very recently adventured with Palenka. So, and then he.
I thought I was freed from her ship, but then they arrived during the Battle of Sovereign, and I'm like,
Cool. So,
Yeah.
are we saying you three would probably be mingling and doing things together, having a good old time? You've got a crowd of peasants just around you, like laughing at everything you say. They love you. They love you.
Love you too.
Okay, so as this goes on, you're in there for a few more hours, and a little hobbit boy runs in. Not hobbit, halfling. Sorry.
Copyright.
Little halfling child runs in, and he's screaming out for somebody called Palinka.
What? Yeah?
oh god, they get children now?
The captain told me to come and see you.
Captain, which captain?
The guard captain.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess I'll follow the halfling or the boy.
Oh, he's not moving anywhere. He's just conversing with you.
Okay.
He said there's an important task, and to meet him at his hut when you've got time.
All right, I'll be there shortly, and then I'll drink 4 more mugs before heading out.
And the
But-
boy's just stood there, holding his hand up.
Oh, I guess I'll give. I'll absent-mindedly pick from a pie, and then I'll give one of Thaylor's rotten good berries. Oh, sorry. I'll give. What money do I have? I guess I'll give. I don't have change, so I'll give
hell is
one.
this?
I'll give 1 gold. Or
Yeah, shit, go
and
ahead.
then but I'm not looking, so I drop it before he can catch it, but I'll just continue drinking. I'll be there shortly.
He just sort of stares at his hand and says,
He's gonna turn.
"You're like Lord Brolin, you're generous. You said you adventurers were generous." And he sort of scampers off.
And that's food for 2 months. Good job.
I was just about to approach with a gold, but then he already left. So I was just gonna go back to my bar.
Why are you giving away so much gold?
Money is a concept.
I wish I could say that.
IRL me agrees.
Okay, so make D&D happen.
I would
Hey.
Oh, you're lying.
I guess well, he called for me, so I'm just gonna think that I can go to the guard captain now.
Okay, so you take a stroll down to the captain. So
I said, you're welcome. Congratulations on your 5 silver.
as she
How did you
leaves,
help?
the peasants sort of start gathering around you again and enjoying themselves.
He's gone.
So it takes you about 30 minutes to walk down to the captain's hut.
I throw up in a few alleys, but I get there.
I miss Palenka.
Eventually.
So you approach the captain's hut. It's basically an overturned longship, and there's 2 guards stood outside. And as you approach, they say, "What do you want?"
Guard captain is seeing me.
Oh yeah.
What's your name?
Palinka, I think you would know me from the tavern.
We might. I think we've seen you about. The captain's not in at the minute. He said to send you down to Bolmore.
To
Captain Bolmore. Bolmore.
Okay. Do I know that man? Have I heard of him before? No.
No.
Where's that? What's
He'll be down on his ship at the docks. It's the Express.
the Express? Okay. Well, what does it look like?
Well, you
boat?
didn't all turn up on your own. He said there'd be 7 or 8 of you.
7 or 8? I look around me.
I'm enjoying myself.
I look around me.
So what does enjoying yourself
Yeah.
involve?
Being in a quiet corner. Actually,
No harm from-
enjoying my drink.
Oh my god. What
But
a huge word.
yeah,
No fear from
So party animal.
I'm having the time of my life here.
Okay, we'll shift back to Palinka. Well,
Yeah, I don't see anyone with me, so I guess I'll go back to the tavern and Naomi, come with me. I think we need to go to the
Sorry
the
guys,
Express,
I have to
and
go,
then-
I have to go.
I'll go up to the stage and then I just word speech.
so she approaches the stage, everyone moves away.
No!
You play harder.
And one leg is on her forehead.
Okay, you can come with me to the tavern. And they're looking for like 8 people, 8
Oh.
me and some others. I don't think my sisters are here.
Who is looking for people?
A captain.
Oh.
Bolmore.
Oh.
Bolmore.
Balmore.
It was
She's
supposed to be
RP, but she
summoned,
doesn't
but
remember the name.
I'm supposed to be summoned by the guard captain, but then he's not there, so they told me to go to Captain Bolmore of the Express.
I admire the effort.
I tried, it's upside down.
Does that ring a bell to you?
Yeah, I'm talking loudly since.
None of you have met this guy before. None
Have
of
you met? I guess I'll ask you since we were here when we arrived at the. Are you familiar with that name?
I have no idea who this
Advantage.
is, but I love meeting new people.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, have fun.
As he's playing, I burp really loudly.
I throw you a sympathy silver piece.
I catch it. I drop it outside the
Good
bucket.
luck.
I don't need your charity.
I'm not a charity, guys.
The only person left watching you is this little halfling boy, and he's sat there with golden eyes. He's like, she's not generous.
No, she's not at all. You're a true fan, kid. I'll just play like specific for him, and there's like a tear
And
goes
he's,
down underneath the
yeah,
mask.
he's really dreamy-eyed, just staring at you.
You're probably gonna have to drag me out.
I find a new face suspicious
Okay,
since
The what?
since I've been here since before the Sovereign battle. So I figured
Yeah.
this Bulmer is rather suspicious to me, even though it's not the best company. But I will, because they need more people. I feel like might as well investigate what this Bulmer wants.
Do you think out loud? So much going on.
I tell you nothing.
So you're literally just gonna follow him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow. I mean, she would know me. I guess that.
Oh, yeah. There'd be so many slaves, I don't remember all of them.
But
Who's
for
this
her,
guy?
it's Tuesday.
She wouldn't know me then.
Who's this guy? Who's that? Hey, hi, I'm Naomi.
Hello.
Hello, hi.
Good day to you.
Hello.
It's familiar. I look at his body build instead.
Yes, go to the Nine House. And I go and
I'm still trying to remember who he is, but yeah.
Why do you guys have a
I-
bunch of sex slaves?
Sorry, that's
That is the real
Oh, really?
canon story. They do have a bunch of
me
sex
and
slaves.
the other players.
Were you a sex slave?
Oh.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
This is some real shit, yo.
Yeah, me and my sisters are pirates, and
That's why she eyed me through my build, through my body build, rather than my face.
Everyone's over 21, right? If we're talking about
I don't
sex
know what
trafficking.
I'm 12.
I'm 18 or no.
Okay, so Chickenborg. I'm gonna say you overhear these guys talking about Bolmore and some sort of adventure.
Okay, so my backstory is like I'm actually John Wick.
Okay.
Can I just say that Bulmore killed my puppy?
Oh my
What?
god.
Wait, that would mean that you have to kill him.
Yeah.
What the okay.
No.
All the spot backstory.
Good call.
Hey, I talked to you guys
tempted
about
because he would probably one-shot you.
I
Now that you
overhear
think
this.
about it.
And I don't like your chicken.
Maybe Bulmore
I
has a
guess
lead
we'll
and
have
you
chicken
kill
for
your
dinner
dog.
tonight.
I tell you guys, you are gonna love chicken, Borg.
No, I don't.
You've been saying it for weeks.
So far, not so good.
Everyone loves chicken. What the fuck? Anyway, I overhear this, and since no one is interacting with me, I ignore it.
Okay,
I keep pecking on my seeds.
what are your core motivations?
My
Your character's core
Seeds.
motivations. What is your character looking for?
So someone killed my dog.
Wrong.
Well, sorry, my baboon. My
Okay.
pet baboon.
Of course.
And
Name these.
I don't know who killed it, but now I'm on a murderous rampage.
Maybe Bulmore like as a
I'm
has.
imagining his character.
Yeah, angry chicken.
Yeah, it's
So-
an angry chicken.
You
Can I
have
have a
heard whispers of Bolmore, and you know that he has a pet baboon.
He's a pet baboon.
It's relatable to you because you're about to
You
die.
have a
So I waddle over to Palinka and goes,
Hey, cockhead.
I don't think I've seen you,
I
but
feel like we're gonna have communication issues.
I heard you talking about Buckmore.
Do you understand what he's saying?
Buckmore.
Buckmore.
I get to
You're really gonna put this up. Like
Okay, you have to sustain
Come
it
with you.
later.
and
Okay,
talk about
well,
this baboon.
I'm down to people. My sisters aren't here, and well, Luke will be coming with us for sure. And I'm just gonna start dragging him.
No!
I'll just link my arm.
I can help. I have a crossbuck. Two
Okay.
crossbuck, three crossbuck.
Okay.
Good for you.
Okay, so Fee, what are your character's core motivations?
So, I grew up as a slave in one
We're
of
friends
the
now.
Yuan-ti controlled parts of the empire world. Yeah. So I'm not used to.
and yes, I am gonna stick with the
I'm,
chicken face.
so I'm more used
Good
to
job.
just skulking in the shadows and hiding from people and not really making a scene. So I
Ooh,
sort of
goth
just.
kid.
Yeah.
You're the healer, right? We're gonna
Yeah.
get along.
Yeah. So I just. I was mortified by the sounds of the loot and the sounds of the clucking. So I'm just
But were
wondering.
the jokes funny?
Huh?
No. He likes none of the entertainment.
Oh shit, man.
So you're the
No,
only person in the bar. You're the only person in the bar that doesn't like her jokes. Everybody else thinks she's hilarious.
I throw some of the gold pieces at you. Bitch!
I've never had gold. I've never had use for
Oh.
gold, so I don't really.
I actually like her jokes.
I
You're very
quietly pick the gold
No,
pieces.
face back up.
The moment I hear that she doesn't like the jokes, I go, we're best friends now.
So would you
I don't know who
say
you are, but I love you.
would you say your character is like very opposed to the Yuan-ti? Okay,
yeah.
you've heard rumours of this Bolmore. You haven't seen him, but you do know that he runs incursions against the Yuan-ti.
Oh, okay.
Buckmore's
I
a
tried
good
to
guy.
And
Listen
obviously,
in to their conversations and probably hear
Buckmore,
the name Bobo.
good guy.
And I'll
Good
probably
guy.
follow them. Follow
Good
them
guy.
when they're-
So this
Buck.
okay.
Good, bad, we don't know.
So
That's my book.
where do you guys want to head?
Buckmore.
I will lead the way, dragging you to the docks.
I follow Palenka.
Okay, make me
I
a
whispered
flat
to him, are you
d20
sure
again.
that she should be leading us to this place?
I don't know. I didn't want to. She's dragging me around. I don't know.
I'm gonna ask the
Add
guards.
your constitution to it.
So what?
Add
Add
your
your
constitution
constitution.
to it.
Constitution?
Yeah.
I'd like to ask the guards instead where the captain.
Yeah, you can ask her.
You probably don't.
As you're asking the guard, she's just plowing straight in.
I'll just head
14.
downstairs for a bit. My friend's downstairs.
14.
Okay, so it takes you the same amount of time to travel down the ship as you would expect. You don't weave through alleys and take 3
Okay.
hours to get there.
Surprisingly.
We'll wait for Fee to get back.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Do you want to get the stool for her friend?
I'm gonna
Oh,
fee.
I'm gonna.
Feet.
Where is it?
you just have to grab one
Sorry,
for a
sorry.
grab there. Just look on your right hand side. Just chuck some stuff off one of them.
I don't know, was it me? Was it my sisters?
Yeah, I don't
All
think
of
I'm
us?
sticking with the chicken voice.
See, I thought you were gonna.
It's hard to.
If you don't, you die.
Okay,
You've committed now.
Power kill.
so just a background, don't judge me without the sex slaves. Me and 2 other players, we play 3 fox people sisters. So
Okay.
we are pirates and we had our own crew and we have a mimic ship.
But they're slavers, right?
Yeah, but we're pirates and then basically our business is Slaves.
I'm still judging.
Well, before the war.
Well, you can judge, but I'm just explaining the concept. Yeah, before and during the war. That's it. Slaving, pillaging.
You've seen me naked amongst the rest of us.
Yep.
How did you end up being her sex slave?
I don't even remember him.
I was part of a Shomori delegate.
Probably. And then got captured.
But where did you come from?
I come from up north. Across the ocean.
Another
Such a
country.
mysterious person, this person.
Not really,
No,
just
wait,
didn't ask
where's
for
your
it.
water? Water.
In the kitchen, I think it's on top of one of the stools. on the
People say I'm
right-hand side.
mysterious, they just don't ask.
Grab me a Pepsi out of the fridge, will you, DD?
Pepsi.
Yeah, so I have to squeeze it out.
I forget Oron wears shades, but I don't think shades is a thing in this.
Shades can be a thing if you
Yeah,
want
like the
shades.
circular ones, right?
Yeah.
Circular dark glasses.
Yeah, the dark glasses. If those are a thing, I will have.
Yeah, shades can be a thing if you want shades.
I'm sure someone would have invented them.
Protective eyewear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally just a piece of wood holding two tinted pieces
Yeah.
of glass. That's your shades.
Yeah.
What
Your
colour are your
specs.
shades?
They're a little transparent, but they're definitely darker shade.
Like
Can
black
people
or
see
gray.
your eyes?
Yeah. I mean, it hangs low.
Shit, now I want like stained glass.
Because I look like.
Stained glass.
That's pretty much what it is. Two pieces of stained glass attached just to a wooden band.
Built it myself.
Now, because it's a wooden band, I'm trying to imagine it as fashion. I'm trying to imagine it fashionable, but it looks really nerdy in my head.
I have sensitive eyes, you see.
But you think they're super cool.
To me, it's super cool.
Oh, and I apologise if the bathroom smells. I'm waiting for him to fix a pipe in there,
Mm.
so it might get a bit stinky.
Alright,
Like, not through
Oh.
sewage, through the drain.
okay.
Like, your poops are still flushing. It's just the
Oh.
drain.
I think I'm over one of these days. This place needs a woman's touch.
It does. It
This
does.
is your touch.
Well, but I've only lived here for like a month. I've only been in this place for like a month.
Where were you
Where
prior?
were you living?
I was in Pasig.
I see.
Yeah.
Where do you work?
Cybermall was there.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's why you just moved
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
That, yeah.
Well, I lived here for 2 years and then moved to Pasig, and that was a mistake. So I'm
Hi, welcome.
Hey,
Hello.
Konnichiwa.
This is my friend from college. It's Mark, Stefan, Didi, Vic,
Peace.
Sarah.
My
and,
character's name is
Ali.
not
Hello,
completely
here.
that.
okay.
Oh yeah, you
Hey, how's the girl? I'm just about to say.
What?
Because somebody playing it today.
It's
Oh,
a,
yeah.
it's short.
Where's
It's a
your
shorthand.
Just under that table.
And this one?
There should be a box under there you can throw it in.
She can sit here.
Yeah.
The high rollers corner.
Yeah. Supposedly.
There, you just complete it.
Okay,
Oh, Ayato.
so you guys
I
are...
thought this whole time you were a girl.
I like it. 6 foot.
Uh-huh.
6 foot woman.
I'm the new Ranny Bay, man.
The new Ronda Rousey.
So you guys are
wish
now
you were the new
making
Randy
your way
Ray.
down to the docks.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd have just asked directions, and then it just turns out that we're going in the same direction.
Yep, she got it perfectly right.
For some reason.
Okay, so as you go down to the docks, you see a big ship with the express mark on the side.
Based on what I've seen of ships, is it particularly gaudy, or is just...
It just looks like your standard
It's
sort
functional.
of galleon.
Okay. I guess we'll have to walk to the entrance or the gun planning.
Okay, there's nobody there.
Oh, it's over here. I'll just walk in. Captain Bauer! I
So-
just start calling.
As you get up on the deck of the ship, it's absolutely dead. But as you scream this guy's name, he storms out. He's a big Norse-looking dude. Think Ragnar Lothbrok. Big Norse-looking dude. He says, "Who the hell are you? And what are you doing on my ship?"
Oh, I thought there were
Oh,
someone
shit.
for Captain, guard Captain, what's his name again?
Welcome to the nerd, by the way.
But I'm trying to remember the other guard captain at the
Antiques.
yeah. What's his name
Antesius.
again?
Oh, Captain mentioned you.
Yes, he said, I count
He's
us,
kinda no.
and then count Naomi twice. Yeah, we were complete. We're like, 1, 2, 3, 4,
There's
5,
enough.
6, 7.
I heard you had a baboon.
You don't get to see my baboon, I don't even know yet.
Oh.
Oh.
That's
Baboons are private.
I have a question for you later.
Okay.
What can we do for you?
But talk to her first.
Okay.
Okay, so the captain mentioned you specifically. We've got a bit of a raid going on. He's away at the minute on an island securing a forward operating base. So he suggested you'd be a good fit for a little thing we got going down.
Ooh, what are we supposed to do?
So we found a Yuan-ti fortress, and currently we've got scouts, so they're keeping an eye on it. And it looks unoccupied, so we think this is the perfect time to storm it. They've moved forces off for something else, we don't know what yet.
me having never heard of Bolmore. I'd like to make an insight check to see if everything's legit.
Okay.
First. Let's see.
Do I see a baboon?
Nope.
God damn.
No. Every now and then you hear a noise from the cabin he's come out of.
Can I
and
also
something
make an
crashing
inside
on.
check?
That's
Or
20.
Since I'm trying to find out.
Not natural.
At this point, he
PM.
seems pretty legitimate to you.
I'm a little more comforted by that.
Okay, so yeah, that's what's going down basically. The captain said I should take you there on the boat, and while we're en route, we'll figure out a battle plan.
Okay, where's the fortress?
How long is it?
It's about 4 days travel.
4 days.
So we'll be on the sea. Has any of you got sickness?
No, of course not. I love the sea.
I've traveled from I've traveled on sea for months.
6 months.
3 months. Three, yeah.
We're not
6
strangers to
months.
that.
I just fly up to the crow's nest and start roasting.
I wonder out loud. What chickens could fly?
He shouts up, if I find any shit up there, you're in for it.
But you'll find eggs, but
Are you girl?
I have so many
Are
questions.
you chicken?
You will never know.
Chicken Borges? Alternatively, chicken baguette.
So I would say you should probably go and find some extra supplies. You look pretty well equipped, but you might need some extra things. We're attacking a fortress. This isn't a cakewalk.
Oh my god.
Do we know anything about the fortress
Yeah.
itself?
But has
we're
anyone
gonna discuss
scouted?
that. We're going to discuss that on route. I
We'll
guess.
discuss that as we go, but from what the scouts have reported, it's going to be minimum resistance.
That sounds good.
I throw down a pouch of gold worth 50 to who's closest to me. You.
pushing a feeling
Ow.
back.
I have dex of 1. Minus 1.
Oh shit, you talaga?
Straight character, man.
Go, roll it.
What?
Roll it, see if it hits.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, dexterity.
Roll 20 plus dex, yeah.
Minus dex.
Oh, 4. Oh, 20.
So how much damage does a pouch of gold do?
So I'm talking
So
to
it's-
Bolmore.
It's 50 gold pieces.
Yep.
Coming from, what,
Maybe 20
feet in the
Yeah.
air?
Thank God I have more than 50 health.
Okay.
So that's D6 per 10, right?
No, we're not going to go that far.
Let me boot up the formula
So-
for gravity.
For gravity.
9.8 meters.
Let's say you take 11 damage from a big sack of coins hitting you in the head.
Ow, shit.
And as it hits you, it sort of knocks you back.
So I'm like talking to Bolmer, so we're gonna discuss the tactics.
Yep.
Like,
Pushing a feeling back.
what? I'm dazed. I'm still dizzy. I hear ringing in my ears.
Did you throw down 15 gold?
50.
Okay.
It's a lot of gold to land on his head.
How do you even get 50 gold?
Yeah, where did you get 50 gold?
Starting gold buck.
What's your background?
What the fuck is your background? How did you get
Don't tell me you
50?
rolled for it.
Chicken.
For traveler.
No one
No!
What? I shouldn't have 50
gets,
gold?
nobody gets 50 gold this time. Anyway, sorry.
Go ahead, no, it's fine.
Okay, so Bolmore turns around anyway.
Oh, I have 5.
How the fuck did you get to 50?
Buck.
Bitch.
So you get hit with 5 gold pieces.
It's still pretty
For
heavy.
11 damage.
Still pretty heavy.
5 damage, not 11.
Pushing a feeling
No,
back.
11 is actually valid. I don't mind that. It can knock out a first level adventure.
Okay, so Bolmore turns around to you and says, I don't know why you just threw that, you don't need gold. I was going to send you over to the quartermaster to get some stuff. So, whatever you want to do with that
I
chicken.
like blood.
50 gold wouldn't have been enough for the shopkeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking 150.
I hate that
Yeah,
shopkeeper.
so
Overprices.
somebody made that factual.
It is canon now that potions are super expensive.
I have we stopped buying from him,
Just
so
came
he
to the wrong
goes
shop.
bankrupt, and then
Did he close
no,
up?
anyway.
No, he hasn't. He's still going
Anyway,
strong.
where is the quartermaster on the ship?
Yeah.
Quartermaster ain't on
Give
the
her
ship,
context.
he's down on the docks. You can't miss his hull, he's got a big side on.
What time is it? Oh, it's about nighttime, right?
Yeah, it's night time coming into early hours.
Okay. Before any more gold pouches fall off from the sky, I'm gonna go to the Mr. Captain Bulmore. What do we say to the quartermaster?
Just tell him I said, yeah, you mentioned your name, and he knows what to do.
Okay.
I'll bounce along with him.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Meta question.
No.
Are we counting ammo?
No.
Fuck yeah.
No, fuck that.
Fuck ammo counts. Alright.
Okay, so yeah, it's about 4 a.m. so the sun's just starting to come up. So you're going over to the quartermaster.
Excellent. Now I know it's morning.
Okay, so
I check him for eggs.
what, hand up the butt style, or just checking
No,
around the
no, I'm just like looking. I'm just like sneaking glances at like his. Are you wearing pants? Or are you Donald ducking him?
You want to find out?
It should be fairly evident.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a what's that called? What's the thing that
Pants?
the Scottish people do?
Kilt.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I just like sneak a peek to see if I get eggs come out or something.
So you approach.
No eggs today.
Fair enough.
You need to eat.
So you approach the quartermaster's like little hovel.
Since
Good
we-
morning.
Door's not open. You stood outside.
Okay. I knock with my staff. Good morning. We are here from Captain Bulmore.
There's no answer.
I'll take a look through a window. I'll take a look through a window.
Okay. The curtains are drawn in the window, so you can't see them.
I'll cast Mage Hand and I'll open the curtains from
Oh.
You see this dude very sort of like pajama wearing. He's got a hat on with a little fluffy ball on the end. He's just passed out in bed, sort of splayed across it.
I'll use Mage Hand and I'll gently tap him away.
Fuck.
Yeah, and then I'll tick 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 at the window.
Okay, so he immediately grabs a
nothing
hand
my name.
crossbow off his bedside table.
And then I'll step
Points it
away.
at the window.
I'll step away from the window and say, oh, he's coming out.
I take out my
I don't know. Are you looking through the window with me?
No, because I was already about to break it down.
I say, oh wait, hold up. He's coming.
Okay, we'll wait for the.
Okay, so as you're all stood around the door, he sort of opens it a crack with the crossbow through it. It's like, who the fuck are you? It's 3 in the morning.
Bulmore sent
No,
us.
yes.
We're like leaving, like right now, and he said to come to you.
Palinka.
I'd have thought you to come at a reasonable hour. I'd have thought you to come at a reasonable hour.
I don't know, the captain.
I think reasonable is pretty much whatever the captain says to plan.
3 a.m. isn't reasonable.
We can go back to the captain and tell us you're not going to serve us, so you know.
Yeah, he puts his crossbow down and just opens the door. He's like, come in now.
That was.
fine.
So you're this Palinka woman.
Yes.
Okay, the guard captain told me to prepare some stuff for you. So he goes
Stuff.
back into his room. He says, wait here a minute, and digs through. You hear a chest open, stuff being thrown out, and he comes back. So here's 2 healing potions. He also said, when you meet up with the scouts, ask the mage, and then enchant some weapons.
What the fuck?
Wait, just 2?
Just 2 healing potions.
Just 2 healing potions and then. You're not here, but.
Oh, you didn't go with them? Oh, you're still roosting.
I'm still in the room.
Still roosting.
Still roosting.
And then we have to talk to. Sorry, let me. When we talk to the maid.
The mage here or in camp?
Speak to Baltimore. It's 3 in the morning. Get out of my house.
Well, you're serving us already anyway. Do you have any grappling hooks?
Do I look like a shop?
You look like a quartermaster.
Oh shit!
Okay.
He's got charisma with the same pair. Go ahead.
I'm only -1.
Do you want to do persuasion or intimidate?
I'm trying to persuade, actually.
Do you need me to help you? Convince him.
Perhaps.
What are you saying to help?
Wait, you're looking for...
I'm just asking for more, a few more supplies for.
I love how your character is giving no shits.
What do you need?
He's just
What do you need
pissed
from it?
off.
Just more supplies, adventuring supplies.
Grappling
like
hooks.
I use thaumaturgy to demand more supplies.
Okay, don't roll. It sort of shits him up a bit. You see, he's visibly shaken. He's still got
It's not
sleep
before
in his eyes.
I didn't get him at 3. I'm for this shit. Give him supplies.
So you want to grapple him?
I missed you, Leo.
Do you a grappling hook? He walks back into his room. You hear a chest banging, drawers opening, and he comes back and he gives you a grappling hook.
Thank you.
Now, fuck off.
I will not.
Yes, fucking up na. Bye.
Go back to sleep, fucker.
I missed Naomi.
Give me an insight check.
What do you need to tell us to do?
Fuck off.
How to do the...
Speak to the. He said, speak to the mage.
Mage.
Because they have enchanted weapons.
They will enchant it.
Or they will.
Oh, and that's a 4.
That's a 4. Okay, so you don't think he gives a shit.
Yeah, okay.
Does anybody else want to make insight?
I'll make an insight.
Not.
I haven't one up. 20 total.
Okay, you
24.
You can see he's visibly shaken. He's probably not going back to sleep tonight, and he hates you all. He's got this angry look in his eyes, like he wants to murder you all on the spot.
Oh no.
But he's holding himself back.
You should remember this. I don't even know his name.
Quartermaster will
Quartermaster.
remember this.
I never asked for his
Were we
name.
pardon him?
I just say,
This is a common problem.
have a good morning, sir. And I walk. And I gently close that door.
Okay. And you all follow?
Yeah.
Cast Mage Hand to close the curtain.
But why don't you just tuck him in bed?
Mage
Tuck him
handle.
in bed.
As soon as I see you like lay down,
Hello.
Okay, so where do you all want to head now?
We can go back to the...
ship. He said something about enchanted weapons. That sounds really nice.
Maybe we can ask the captain.
I may have missed it. I think either in the camp or somewhere.
Maybe
Speak to the mage.
Yeah, speak to the
Maybe
mage.
we
So
can
I
ask the
assume the
captain.
mage of Bulmor's ship.
No.
Or
Mage at the place we're going
you're
to.
Ah, okay,
So
okay.
when
Because
we
they
can
have
ask
a
the captain.
camp.
Oh, we can confirm.
Okay, so we can go.
Oh wait, I'm not here.
You're buck.
Do we need supplies? Do you need food? Do you need...
I have 10 days ration.
Alcohol.
drink?
From the nest.
Seeds back!
I don't hear this. We're so far away.
I provide the eggs for the ship.
No, you're not.
You're human, bro. We don't eat your babies.
We don't want
That's
to eat
disgusting.
I have pretty high perception. I might have heard it. I will just ignore it.
Suspend your disbelief.
We're not like Yuan-ti who eat fellow people.
Actually, they do, right?
They do. They eat fellow people.
They do a great many.
We still have stale good berries somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'm down with that. I'm good with that.
Alright.
So I guess we'll head over then. We'll head over to the ship.
So you're going back to the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, Bulmor's...
Where do we go? Who's holding the health potion? Just so we can.
We can give the chicken bird because he's really fast.
Okay, yeah, you.
At least just one.
One healing potion.
I have action surge buck!
Yeah, and
Is it
who-
basic healing, right?
24.
Just basic healing.
And then who's holding the other one?
Probably...
Why don't you hold it?
Sure, me. Come the second.
I have cure
Just
one
heal me
by the
when
way,
I'm
but-
going.
Or me, since I have speed.
I'm
Or
frontliner.
Oh, okay, sige you. I think you're faster.
maybe I can.
Yeah.
Maybe I can
Yeah.
run and feed it to people.
You can flip in and out of combat.
Yeah. So one healing potion.
And
Okay.
you
So,
guys,
one
you guys
each
would
for
know
us.
it's only basic healing potions because
Okay.
there's actions going on all over the place at the minute. There's active aggression going on.
Yeah.
They're rations. So we head to Baltimore.
Okay, so as you go up to the ship, I assume you walk onto it again. He's just sort of stood on the side looking out at the sea. He doesn't even seem to know the ship.
We asked Baltimore, the captain, the quartermaster mentioned mages. Would that be on site?
They're on an island on the way. What did he mention mages for?
Enchantment, weapon enchantment. Is that legit?
He looks at you a bit like,
That's pretty
"Oh."
nice.
Captain didn't tell me anything about that, but I guess we'll see.
Are you
I
ready
thought-
to leave?
Oh wait, who's this? Who's this talking?
I
This
thought
is
Balmore was the
Oh, okay,
captain
this-
buck.
Well, he's a captain, but there are other captains.
Oh,
It's the guard captain he's referring to.
Bah!
Oh, okay. Well, this is what the quartermaster said.
Are you ready to leave, Captain, or are we waiting until the morning?
I'm ready to depart as soon as you've got your ship together.
I think we've got shit together.
Does
Yeah.
everyone have any?
We have your shit together, Buck.
Bark, 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 bark!
think
Except him. He's never going to have his shit together.
Never.
He's probably gonna lose his shit everywhere.
Yeah.
I'll check his roost for white stains.
Bird droppings.
Bird drop.
Let's see if I poop.
If you're under a fear of
A bit fell off.
Oh,
Down
yeah.
to the-
Ew.
I'm not
Deck.
cleaning that. That's not. This isn't my ship either.
Homo doesn't notice.
Okay.
Nice.
But there's just a white spot on the floor. That's all me.
Okay, so you ready to depart?
Yes, we are.
Aye, Captain. So the ship's sails unfurl, the anchor comes up, the crew's all on deck now. There's about 100 people running this galleon.
Oh, wow.
And as you're pulling out, Beaumont turns around and says, "You will be earning your keep on this voyage. I'll expect you to stand guard at night, since my men are working through the day."
Fair enough.
I would
think-
have offered
oh,
to
shit.
stand guard,
I
but there's
volunteer.
someone on the roost, so.
It's a crow's nest, not a chicken nest.
Fuck you! Buck, buck, bitch!
Fuck, bitch.
Why are you so amused
Whoa!
by
This is what the boat looks like.
Okay, lower your expectation in the next game you see.
This is a special case, okay?
You're supposed to be.
I want to be up front or maybe at the back.
It's not always this good, okay? Don't judge us.
This is not the standard. Someone do the Titanic.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
do
stay in the
it.
middle. Or maybe I'll
Well, it's
stay.
a crow's nest.
I'll stay here, somewhere here.
I'll hold you.
Oh.
I will.
This is just to make up for my terrible games. It's distraction.
Can I?
Very shiny.
Smokes and mirrors.
Is there any like unused arrowheads anywhere, or any small trinkets, any small objects, really like pebbles or whatever?
I actually
Are
do
you
have arrows.
asking or just looking?
I'm just looking around. If I could ask some deckhand.
I have like a bunch of arrows.
No, I need it for magic stone really.
If the deckhand turns around to me and is like, "I don't know, you can ask a ship's quartermaster, but you're strangers."
That's fine. Any solid garbage, I guess, like pieces of wood.
Yeah, you can find little shavings of wood around and bits and bobs. You find.
Why don't you play it rich? Have your gold exchange.
I was thinking that.
Just sober.
Yeah, there's people like there's little damaged parts of the ship, and there's people actively repairing this. You find like little bits of wood.
Can I get like 6 maybe?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're traveling, and this is going to take a while. So what are you guys doing on the ship while this is going?
Roosting.
I should have bought.
Seriously, I have nothing to do.
Maybe
with
the
it.
quartermaster might.
Do they have like ship
Is there anything specific anybody wants to do while they're on the ship?
does this ship have cannons?
Yes.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna load it up.
no. So it looks a bit like this, but not ghosty. So pass that around. You can see it's a fully decked out galleon. It's ready for the ship to hit the fan.
Oh, nice.
Then I'm going to be the quartermaster's best friend, and I'm going to try to, over the course of the voyage, I'm going to try to get an amount of gunpowder from him.
Oh shit, damn.
Oh shit.
I mean, like, like a small
My God,
keg
that's
if
an
possible, but if
expectation,
not,
yeah,
then I'm just going to like, get him to
Sorry, what's your name?
turn a blind eye, so that
Aya?
like sneak off a pouch or something.
Aya.
Okay.
Ayato.
Aya.
No, my character name.
Do you want to try and persuade him to give you this? Is that what you're trying to do?
I mean, I only have like 15 gold, so if he would accept 15 gold for it, I would take it. But otherwise,
Sick.
I'm trying to be his best friend, so
Sick.
that eventually he won't mind me taking it. But so yeah, I guess
So-
it's like persuasion.
We won't roll for it.
Yeah.
Over the course of the trip, you get to know him very, very well. You're friends. You drink at night together, and he will sell you it for 15 gold. So you have some gunpowder. Okay, is there anything else specific people want to do while they're
Once he leaves the crow's nest at some point, I would like to. If not, I will just look around, see if there are any pursuers or any ships in the
Do I
distance.
see it?
Same.
I can just do that for you.
Keep watch.
Can
Everything seems quiet. You
What's
just
your
sailing along.
perception? Okay.
But okay, I finally found something I want to do.
Okay.
Okay.
So these are
Get
unsavory
off that!
types.
Get off that crow's nest! I'm
No!
yelling at it.
It's comfortable.
I wanna go off that! I'm running out and.
So as you guys are arguing, you can see the deckhands are pretty disgusted with you. This is a very well organised ship, strictly regimented, and they're just fuck are these clowns?
I try and keep up with the deck hands. I'm a military background as well. So.
Okay.
I mean, the character is military background.
I flutter my wings around menacingly.
It's not very menacing. It's hard to be menacing as a chicken.
So you said you've got a specific thing you want to do.
Well, yeah, I want to talk to the unsavory types and ask if they have like...
From up there?
You should get up.
No, I finally get out of the crow's nest. I fly down.
It's your chance.
There you go.
Palinka goes straight up.
There's the crow's
I
nest.
was about to go and then Palinka was like, shit.
Can you fly or do you need feather fall?
He can fly. He's
Can't fly.
That was such a
Half
bad
feather
fun.
fall.
Can you give her
That's really
negative
funny.
inspiration? Is that a thing? Anyway, I'd like to look for a vial of poison.
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 Sorry, I forget the word sometimes.
So
Shit.
you've been on this boat a few days now. You know everything is locked away.
I need to
Everything
talk
of
to
that
the
is locked away,
quartermaster
so you
for
would
that.
have to speak to the quarters.
I'd like to speak to the quartermaster.
Oh, but I
please.
thought
He's my best friend.
He's his best friend.
You have a new best friend.
I peck on the door.
You'll always be
Quartermaster like throws the door open.
Yeah.
Bark.
We love to hate.
Chicken board. Quartermaster.
Yeah.
Poison.
You poisoned me?
No. Bark, 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 bark.
You're poisoning the
Oh!
food?
Bark, bark, bolt. They're poison.
Bolt?
Yes, poison for bolt.
You can see he's like genuinely confused
Bark.
what you're asking.
That's his sad.
Are you anywhere around?
Sad.
Can you translate
Yeah, we were
for me?
probably having a chat when
Yeah.
you arrived.
Bark, bark, bark. Bark,
Poison arrows.
bark. Bolt.
Why would I give you poison?
Money.
How much do you got?
5 gold.
No, man.
I gave the.
Oh, fuck me!
You thought I wouldn't remember? You fucking hit me in the head with that.
Oh, yeah.
But, my charming personality, Bark.
Do you know this fool?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Sadly, you
I let the question hang in the air for an uncomfortable amount of time.
do. If a chicken could pout, it's pouting.
So,
Drooping.
I'm tempted to say many different things, and it just goes scrolling across my screen, and then I go,
I can help
yeah.
you.
I'm very anyway. Yeah, I guess so. He's one of the adventurers that's going over to take over the
Strong.
mission.
Well, nobody gets anything for free on this unless you can convince me otherwise.
Bark. Yes, money. Bark.
I just used it. We had an actual transaction. I bought it.
What else have you got?
Egg.
There's eggs in the galley. Why would I want a...
Humanoid egg.
Oh my god.
That's even worse.
I give you children.
Oh Jesus.
But shit,
That's not a very
I need the sex for that, right?
Okay.
No.
Make me...
No,
Make me...
that's not how chicken eggs get laid.
Do me a persuasion.
Have him
Oh
walk
god,
the floor now.
no!
I'm gonna be visibly gross.
I just want poison arrows. Why won't you just give me poison arrows?
Why won't you give me potions for 50 gold, DD?
High five! Okay, shit.
Turn around.
Got me there.
Fair play, sir.
But how about these nuts? Cause 20, not 20.
Okay, he looks at you and you can see he's physically disgusted by this humanoid egg concept. Then he goes to his cabinet and you can see it's more out of fear than anything.
You might offer me a
He
fee.
pulls out a single vial of poison that you can probably get 2 arrows in.
Nice.
Gives it to you. It's just very basic poison. I don't know what the stats are.
I'm not
Okay,
proud of
it's
how you
like
got that.
1d4 poison damage, please.
Yeah, that's true.
Additional 1d4. And then after 2 arrows, you're out.
Yeah, that's it.
Bark
For
it
2
now.
balls, right?
2.
Just for 2 balls. Save it or not. Up to
Hells
you.
yeah, I'm saving it
Okay.
for one of you guys.
And after he's given you this, he
And
just
catch it and throw it back at you.
Actually.
he turns around to you and it's just like, so you'll leave now.
Bark, appreciate it, Bark.
He slams the door as you leave. What the fuck is that?
I have no fucking idea. I just met him.
I fly back to my roost and kick Palinka out. Yes, I can!
Wait, what
Chickens
are you?
can't fly.
Chickens got one.
I'm a Larkora, I just look like a chicken.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Suspend your
I'm
He's
just
like
giving
using a
up when it
fudgy.
comes to you.
You know, in
No, Stefan. It's rule 0.
in
What is rule 0?
The DM is always right.
Come on, let it be a chicken!
You can be a chicken.
In a world of dragons and magic,
Well,
it's really you're
what
really
we're gonna
making it
do-
You're
tough.
stretching it, you're stretching it.
What we're going to do is every time you fly, because you're a chicken, you roll a flat d20, and if it's lower than 5,
Okay.
you fall.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
Lower
You need
than
to-
he falls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So it's more of like the
So there's a bit of a struggle.
It's like eagle bar.
yeah.
So
I just fucked
let's
myself.
say as an example, you fly up to the crow's nest.
Right.
You fail the roll. You drop in 60 feet.
Oh god.
Oh, so it's 60 feet up?
You get to the top and then you...
You're a literal feather form.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Make me roll.
I have like D10s
Wait,
for
is Palika
HP.
still in the crow's nest?
Don't be too confident about that
See,
D10,
it's
man.
12.
Fair enough. Just remember to roll when you fly.
I was planning to
We
make a
will
bet.
We will
remind
remind
him.
you.
We will remind
Remind him.
Okay, so is anybody else trying to do anything specific?
Well, before he kicked me out, because I'm excited to use my new spyglass that my
Oh,
sister
your
stole.
sister so generously
But
bought for
yeah,
you.
bought for me. So I'm just looking around with my new spyglass.
Oh yeah.
Just,
Fuck. $1,000.
Okay, so
just for any suspicious activity and following it.
make me perception. Do it at advantage if you got a spy.
And what?
Do it at advantage because you've got a spy.
11 and 13, 19 total.
Okay, so as you're sailing out, you can see that there's actually some massive creatures in the water around you that you wouldn't expect to see. But they look placid, they're like whales
Okay.
and stuff like that, but you wouldn't usually expect to see them.
I am gonna...
Thank you.
I'm gonna play to my... this
And
is...
then, if, yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, and like when he kicks me out, okay, I'll just
Okay.
leave.
I will because I used to love doing this stuff back before becoming a slave. I'm going to I'm gonna walk up to my party members except for her, and I'm gonna because I know what she can do already. I'm gonna try and get a feel for your abilities and see how I can work with you and if there's
Make
a
D&D
combat.
happen.
I go to good afternoon. If we're I believe we're about to get into a battle. May I know your abilities, madam?
I just tap you on the shoulder and immediately you feel uplifted.
Uplifted.
Because I'm uncomfortable.
Recoils in fear.
I'm uncomfortable with my physical boundaries being broken by women specifically because of my history.
That's
And I'm like, oh, shit, okay, yeah,
here.
okay. You can heal. Okay, thank you for that. Don't do that again.
Heal.
So don't heal in the future.
Don't break this line here, you know.
No touch spells.
No
Healing
touch
word.
spells.
And I go to Naomi and I figure you don't strike me as a fighter, but I heard you're a survivor, Surasaya.
Oh,
I sent a message to him, but I don't really say anything, and then I say,
That's you sound reliable.
yeah, but on the surface I'm like,
I'm getting as I walk to the next one, I'm like, please be normal, please be normal. Chicken bork.
Borg.
You wanted
Make me
normal
roll.
and you wanted the chicken?
Oh,
Make me
no,
a
I
roll.
fly down. Does
Yeah,
that...
make me
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
Shit! Fuck yeah!
You're still trying to hold yourself in the air.
Jeez, come on.
13.
Okay.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna
Gonna
happen.
happen.
Middle of combat, and when you land prone. That's how fall works.
Nah, dude,
I
you
think
don't...
it was-
Give me enough credit. I'm not gonna die.
I ask, I'm curious about your abilities, sir or madam.
I pull out my...
You pull out your what?
It's a fried chicken.
I pull out my
It's a
hand
roast.
crossbow. And, where's the bell?
The bell is, there's a bell on top of a mast, there's a bell just above the captain's door, there's 2 or 3 bells scattered.
I shoot it.
Okay, make me roll. Make me the cat roll. Don't fail
If it's
it.
beyond 30 Do you have
Crossbow
sharpshooter?
or?
Yeah,
Crossbow mastery and no, not sharpshooter.
Okay, so this
Heavy
might
crossbow?
depends on because there's a range to hand crossbows. So depending on how
My
far.
range is 30 feet.
30, 60?
Yeah.
60.
I'm gonna say it's within your range.
That's hand crossbow. Okay. Okay.
Watch this, Bach.
6 plus 9.
15, Bach.
Okay, so you fire off
It
your
doesn't have
hand
an AC, it's a
crossbow,
bell.
and you hear a big ding.
I walk away.
And
Thank
Bomo
you.
stood next to this bell, and he looks at you. What the fuck are you doing?
Bach.
Who's
Who's in, Bach?
Bomo stood next
Oh my
to the
God.
bell.
Oh, he was next to the bell.
I walked away as soon as he loosed it. I say, thank you, sir.
I fly away to my roost and I'm gonna roll for that.
Oh, and that's all.
And that's an 8.
Who the?
That would have been the best moment. So Bomo shouts up at the roost, "You fire anything else on my ship without my permission, and you're done."
Sorry, Bach. I'll give you an egg, Bach.
Humanoid egg.
A humanoid egg, Bach.
If I've seen him with the quartermaster, since they're best buddies, I will
get to see
try.
him.
Yeah, I will try and knock. And I'll knock on the quartermaster's door.
See, you've got
Okay, the quartermaster opens the door.
Good
Here's your
morning.
new song. Knock, knock, knocking on the
quartermaster's door.
This is like a quartermaster.
When it's him, it's pop, pop, pop.
Bach, Bach, Bach it up.
Oh, I forgot. That's the noise.
Fucking right, he's right next to it. I just say, good afternoon, sir. I'm here for my possible combatant.
Oh,
friend.
hello. You look so you're so stuffy. Come in. Let's have a drink.
I'm on.
Why do you have a private quarters now?
I don't know. My quarters is the quartermaster's. I'm just drinking at his place.
Oh, your buddy is.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm off duty, sir. But
Oh,
I would
that's
like I would like to know your abilities in combat, because we might be fighting together. So.
Oh,
Sir or man? Well, you sound like a sir to me. So I say.
Yeah. Yes. Well, let's see. I can do like a variety of things. And then I'll probably cast like a minor illusion, probably, and then I'll just make it with a few little sparkles up above, and maybe I'll make a mirror image of Ayato, and then I'll maybe use the minor illusion to like speak in his voice. Good afternoon, sir.
Quartermaster side. I love it when he does that.
I shake your hand.
I do like a sick high five.
I shake your hand. Thank you for being normal.
I think to myself, that was normal? What else? What have the other people been doing?
But I just say, in battle, I will be the one at the front, and we'll take all the hits.
Ah, excellent. I'll be next to you, I guess.
You're with the roost with me,
I
right?
suppose I should just
I
open up
guess.
my cloak.
I guess I can be like sitting or hanging from
There's
one
room
of the
for two
lower.
of you. There's room
Oh,
for
there's
two of
room.
you next to you, all the way
I like
down.
I actually be maybe we could build another crow's nest, but that's a dumb idea. I mean, someone else did it before, and that's completely.
And the guy took it to my side.
Yeah, you've heard of that? Yeah.
He's kind of a stick in the mud, isn't he?
What you want to say?
Ayato. A
Yeah.
bit of a stick in the mud. Like a stick in his butt all the time. All the time.
Well, he's from his people discriminate me and my sisters.
Oh, he's an asshole. Sounds like a fun time.
Like,
Bach.
oh, I guess so. I don't remember you.
I don't really trust him, Bach.
Me too.
That's why I threw some gold at him. See if he's human, Bach.
What that means, I'm just still looking to my studies. But that means you lost all your money, and he's probably not gonna give it back to you.
Probably not, Bach, but we'll make some more.
He's not gonna give it back to you.
I'll give it to you one at a time via magic stone.
He's getting back at him.
So has anybody else got any specifics? Last call.
No, just enjoying
I'm
the
good. I got the
fresh air.
Okay, so
No, just a random thing. Since I'm trying to place how if I where I know him, I'm going when I see him like going away somewhere, I'm gonna try to play a prank on him. So I'm gonna mess up my hair and then do a bridge and then like walking on my like walking with my to a bridge thing and then do an exorcist thing, and then gonna try to see if he's scared of it or gonna listen to how he screams.
Oh, today we're just fucking with
to
big
how he
scary.
screams.
Okay, do me a contested intimidation.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because you might have seen it many times already.
I'm also making it today.
Yeah,
Oh.
what have you got that you want to use?
Well, if I were trying to hold off my fear, it's typically a wisdom check or wisdom save.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
writing
wisdom save, your
irrespective
wisdom.
of my character.
What a chicken. It's so cute.
Oh, that's so bad. That's 6. Oh, natural. Holy shit.
Sorry.
So how
You
do
shit your
react?
ass.
Because I might have seen her shenanigans on the ship, and the fact that she's approaching me in this weird way,
And I want to do it really fast.
I immediately unsheath my. I don't have a sword. It's really just a scabbard, which is my club, and I unsheath it and cast Shillelagh, and I immediately enter combat mode with my shield up. If it's that's my immediate gut reaction, basically, and the shillelagh basically makes the scabbard of the katana become razor sharp, as if it vibrates this magical hum.
Okay, so you're doing your little exorcist thing, and he wasn't. He pulls his thing out and he's ready to smack you with it.
Okay, I'm upside down and then, oh, now I remember you! And then I just get up and then, oh yeah, I think you were that one dude.
I've already walked away as soon as she walked.
And I just hop away.
And
I think I remember you now.
the chef comes out as you're doing your little exorcist thing, and you can see he nearly had a heart attack. He fell backwards, he fell on the floor, and he sort of scampered away, but he leaves behind a gold piece that fell out of his pocket.
Lucky.
Finders keepers.
That's mine.
What?
Bring it to me.
Oh, I get. I did that, thank you.
Okay, so that's all the specifics over?
That's all.
Okay, so you hear the bell chime again.
That wasn't me, huh? That wasn't me.
Most of the crew start to go back down below decks, and you guys have been asked to stand watch, so are you all remaining up overnight?
I would like to remain up here.
Yeah, I was your man.
I roast.
Oh, shit, man!
Oh.
I love it. I love it.
Show off.
I'll stay here at the back. And then I have dark vision, but only 60 feet.
I do not.
Oh,
So I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Well, there's lanterns lit
Yeah,
around.
I'm gonna rely on the torchlight.
And then spyglass. I use my spyglass any.
Do I have dark
Talking to
vision?
Naomi is spyglass. Talking to someone in front of me is spyglass.
Spyglass brother.
So like you're far away. Hey, Neil!
Hey, do that. Hey.
So there's a few deckhands left on deck as well, but you can see like
What
there's
time is it around?
around 2 a.m.
Oh, okay.
I would like to ask any of the regular deckhands to just walk up and say, what? Have you traveled in these waters before, sir? Have you encountered any Yuan-ti forces?
There's nothing to fear. We're still 2 days out from Yuan-ti territory. We should be fine. Captain's not here, by the way. Don't work too hard.
Oh, I'm already kind of relaxed.
Okay. So you can see most of the deckhands are just sort of sitting around chilling because the captain's gone to bed. So they're drinking, playing dice.
So they're
Like the military order completely disappeared as soon as he's gone.
I guess I also just asked someone if they've had any trouble with sea creatures. And since I saw some really big shadows underwater, did they surface and bump into the boat or attack?
You'll see some whales every now and again and stuff like that. It's not common for these waters, but we do see them every now and then.
Okay, but is that so? Is it strange that we're seeing whales?
It's a little bit strange, but it's the seas. Who knows what goes on under there?
Exactly. Who knows what goes on under there? I just wanted to know.
Anybody else want to talk to
Give me
him?
lunch.
I joined them below deck to drink and like laugh at things.
Okay.
Are they drinking out
Laugh
on the
at
deck?
kids.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that guy. He has
I got a
scurvy.
few drinks from
Yeah.
the one on the deck. But I don't leave the deck. I
Orders
don't leave the top.
completely disappeared, so it's like you would expect when Mother goes away. Like everything just goes to shit.
I try to teach people a role.
About the what?
The role thing.
I try to teach them a role.
That
Houses and humans.
houses you use.
So,
Houses and you.
So your wife asks you, does
Suburbs.
this dress make me look bad? No, this
Was it storming?
Yeah, so as the night proceeds, storms start to come in. It's very minor storms. It's very minor storms. And can you all put yourselves exactly where you want to be?
Oh shit! When I hear the thunder,
I don't think I want to be by your side.
Yeah.
Hey, Palenka!
where are people hanging out?
Oh wait, you're a mom.
I'll
You have
still
to
be
be
here,
up.
but I'll be on the...
Yeah, maybe I don't want to get thrown off the boat. I guess I just stay, maybe here, so that I'm at least...
Wait, where are people hanging out
I'll be
in
here.
general? Are
I
there
stay at the
deckhands or
crow's
somewhere?
nest.
Yeah, they've just sat around drinking. There's small clusters of them.
Yeah, okay. So I'll just be like where the people are.
Me too.
I wanna be where the people are.
I wanna see
them dancing.
Let's wait for Vic to get back so we can make sure he's
Ayato.
where he wants to be.
Ayato-san.
Si Ayato.
Such a weeb.
Hiya!
Was she always this bad?
How long have you known Mina?
College friend.
College. I don't know how old Mina is.
7 years.
7 years.
11 years.
11?
Holy shit.
No, that was
College was
in
11 years ago?
2007. Since her very
Oh.
first year in college.
Where was I 2007?
I got 11
Jacking
years.
off the hentai probably.
Yeah, got all of them tentacles.
Put yourself where you want to be exactly on the boat. It's beginning to storm.
I guess if
This is where the central people are.
So it's night time,
Which is where I'm
captain's
not
gone to bed, everything's gone to shit, and there's
It's
rumblings
raining?
in the sky. There's
Oh.
no rain, it's just
No, no,
rumblings
no.
in the sky.
which sail looks like it needs the most assistance?
So you can see there's a couple of deckhands that are sort of keeping the sails going and everything looks fine. It's just generally a lazy atmosphere.
Okay, it's just stormy or something?
You can hear rumbling thunder in the distance, and there's moonlight shining down on the deck. There's no clouds where you are at the minute.
I will say if I would just go a little higher so I can have a better view of what we're about to get into, and just warn everyone if there's a storm cloud.
Wait, where's the bell?
The bell, I'll say, is here somewhere. So you're right next to it.
Okay, so in case.
Yeah, there's a bell here, and there'll be another bell here where the captain's cabin is. Okay, so you're all doing your thing, you're keeping an eye out, and you're in the crow's nest on your own, right? Okay, so
Strike by lightning.
all of a sudden, like,
This is not cool at all.
Fried
you,
chicken.
you don't really make anything of it. It's just like the clouds are shifting. So a beam of moonlight comes down behind you. You're looking forward to this guy comes down behind you. And he's just like, "Hey, baby,"
Oh, who's that?
and then he flips again.
Flips?
Is he as massive as he seems?
He's teleporting.
Okay.
Yeah, he's as big as he seems.
Holy shit! Is that
So-
this is scale? The scale.
Yeah, this one is. Some of the others aren't. I'll
Who's
point them
that?
out.
He's hot.
Holy shit! It's a giant.
And he pops down behind you and he's like, "Hey, how are you doing?"
Hey, baby.
Before you can
Okay.
respond, he points again and he's saying, "Hey, baby," to all of you. And then he pops out here.
I'm the only baby here.
Am I really drunk or?
Did we all see that?
Are we all drunk?
Pass it around.
Oh,
Oh shit!
did you see
I think
that?
it's,
It was hot.
Cloud yeah.
Oh,
Can
okay, so
I
when you're both
roll
drunk,
something to
yeah.
know what
Yeah,
that creature
do we
this is?
know? Yeah, also on my pirating experience with like random big
Yeah, but-
people teleporting.
Roll me a religion check.
Religion.
Anyone
and
can
I-
roll religion.
Oh.
High rollers.
I'm dumb.
16.
But
I'm gonna try also just
20.
17,
17.
18.
Okay.
22.
What did you roll?
16.
Okay, so you all realise that this is some sort of otherworldly creature. You don't know what it is, but you know it's not of this plane.
okay, this is.
Good evening, giant-like sir.
As you say that to him, he does a little wave. You can call me the Moonlit King, baby.
So flamboyant, Bob!
As he, when he sort of bows
Hey.
and
His hat
sings,
comes up.
yeah, I'll play the appropriate introduction music to him, essentially, as his own soundtrack.
The dragonborn comes in.
Hey, Moonlit King.
Sup, baby?
Hey.
To what do we owe this honor, good sir?
Oh, so you're real, right? Okay.
It's not just me, right?
You can touch me, I'm real. And he just sort of holds his hands out.
I slip it.
It gives over a very like creepy pervy vibes.
Oh, I smell.
And this is blatantly obvious, there's no rolls to it. It's just blatantly obvious that he's like a 60s sort of pervy scumbag.
Oh shit.
Okay. Does he have a certain scent? I just slip his hand.
Yeah, he's got a very strong like Axe body spray.
Oh.
Like,
That's disgusting.
Douchebag Axe body spray.
Douchebag man.
Douchebag giant.
I'm drunk, so I don't care.
Can I make an insight check to see
I sneeze.
and to sense any sort of pending hostility?
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyone
you're
else
doing
can
the
that wants
shit.
to as
Yeah,
well?
I'll try insight also.
I'll ask you.
14.
I will ask you to what we owe this pleasure.
I hear you're going to take out a Yuan-ti fortress.
And where would you hear that sort of thing, sir?
Well, I get around. You see, I travel in the moonlit king, baby.
Where do you come from, Moonlit King?
The moon?
Oh my god.
Can I make another insight check to see whether
He actually
whether the moonlit king is his title he believes is legit?
Okay.
But he's corporeal, right?
Yeah.
But and he's
Six-
dressed like this.
16.
It's exactly how he's
Yeah, this is exactly how he looks. He's got one hand that's sort of demonic looking.
I snuggle up to him.
16. He legitimately believes he is the Moonlit King.
Okay.
Naomi is thirsty.
So, where do you get your title, Moonlit King?
Just my people. You wouldn't know him.
Do you happen to have a girlfriend?
Are you
that we
single?
also don't know?
I've got many girlfriends.
Ah.
Girls that are friends, that is.
Oh.
Girls
Gentleman
who are
doesn't
friends.
tell about other things.
Yeah, I'll say,
So anyway, my sister sent me down here. She is she's the queen of nature. She asked me to do her a little favor. I owe her a little one, so here I am. So you guys are heading towards some sort of fortress, right?
possibly.
Okay.
It depends entirely on what sort of help or hindrance you're offering.
I'm just here to see which brave adventurers are going over there.
Oh.
I do have eyes everywhere though. Maybe we could trade a little information.
Give us a little taste. What do you have?
Taste don't come.
Of course they do. Have you ever heard of a free taste? I gotta know what you're selling before we can decide to buy.
Does he say that? He just sort of holds out his demonic hands.
Okay.
And give me an
Demonic.
insight check.
Like inside check.
Yeah.
Ah.
You think he wants you to lick it? That's your free taste.
I'll say I don't eat demonic hand, but you might want to talk to Chicken Born.
I'll lick it.
Do you people not shake?
Ah, Shake. Okay.
No licking.
Yeah, so I'll reach out to shake his hand, but I think he's huge, right? So my hand is.
It's huge. It dwarfs you.
Yeah.
It's
So I just like shake a finger.
Yeah, that's pretty much what goes on. And he says, yeah, so my sister, the Queen of Nature, she sent me down here because there's some weird shit going on in that fortress.
There's a what?
Weird shit going on in that fortress, baby.
May I start inching my way towards?
Yeah, you can make any movements you want to make, you can do what you want.
Just in case combat comes out, so I don't have to run all the way there.
Do we know anything about the Queen of Nature?
Yeah.
Yes. Do we?
As a chicken, do I know anything?
Give me another religion check.
Religion.
Queen of Nature, yeah. I'll try.
14, 15.
13.
High rolling 2. Plus 1, 3.
Has anyone got nature classes?
13.
Like
Nature classes.
druids, we've got no
No,
druids or anything like that.
15 for me.
Druid or nature
You're a
cleric
chicken.
or ancient
I'm a chicken and I
paladin.
know things.
No.
Nothing like that, okay.
Well, I did have nature lessons because of my druid magic initiate background.
Okay, we'll say that you've heard that rumours of a nature queen whose job is to protect living creatures in the forests.
Is she localized to like one specific forest, or is she an actual deity?
What did you roll?
A 15.
15. So the other rumour is that she's an extraplanar being doesn't belong, but she is seen from time to time. You don't know what forest she's supposed to protect, but the rumour is they're not supposed to be of this earth.
Chicken knows this.
I'm familiar with such concepts, given where I'm from. I guess I'll just pipe up and ask, is the Queen of Nature, is there a forest where we're going? If I recall, the Queen of Nature is more protective of forests, or living things in the forest.
She's protective of the living things, yes. There's some, at this fortress you're heading to, there's some, let's say, unnatural things going on that she doesn't appreciate.
Like what?
Giving specifics would take some of the fun out of my viewing.
So this is like the fortress, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's some weird, non-natural shit.
Weird shit going on in the fortress.
Back question. Abominations?
What?
Abominations!
Abominations. Abominations.
No, not abominations. You'll find out. I just want to warn you that you better be prepared.
What do I do? What can I do to make you tell us what's out there?
No. I'm sort of the wrong size for you, baby.
Oh.
Oh, no. You haven't tried me yet.
I'll minor illusion a saxophone.
And
Wait.
as soon as you say this, he sort of snaps his fingers, and you hear just quiet saxophone music playing. There's the do 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 do.
I have it here.
But of course Naomi would have.
I know.
And they only would do this.
I do the porn bass.
There we go.
Yeah,
You won't hear that quietly playing as he looks at you and just gives you the
I get the
eyes.
shivers because the same music's been playing in my stage.
He looks you in the eyes while this is playing and says, I'm a little bit too big for you.
Anyway, fade out.
Ali!
Go for the here.
Oh my god, we're so lewd, guys. Can we die?
Yeah,
fuck that!
Are you still in the crow's nest?
Yep.
Well, he's down here.
You're like eye level.
That's the only
We're
way
at eye
you can
level,
do.
yeah.
I say, you seem to be a giant who is into all sorts of entertainment.
As you say giant, he spits, and it's the biggest blob
Ew.
of split you'll see, and it goes out into the sea and just sort of makes a little wave that comes back in at the ship.
Sorry, perhaps I have unintended.
Don't compare me to them giants.
Oh,
A
he's
man
really
of my caliber is nothing like that.
An individual of your caliber seems to be interested in entertainment. Perhaps if we show some sort of display of prowess, that's all I know. we can convince you to share more information.
Maybe I could give you some tips on what's coming if you can show me something unique.
Unique.
Wanna watch me lay an egg, Bob?
Well,
It turns to you and says,
Okay.
Egg on
my
command, I
sister
dare you.
would like that.
Egg on command, I dare you.
Okay. How do we do this?
Labor!
I don't know, but I want to do it.
Okay. How about a
We
flat?
roll for him to lay an egg.
Constitution.
Were you fertilized?
I actually want to see him do this, so I'll start
So,
to place it intense.
Is it
I'll
is
inspire.
it save or
I
a
am
check?
grossly,
Morbidly
curious about this.
I'll inspire. What inspiration?
21. Give me more.
D8.
D8. Roll D8.
You actually use the bardic strength.
Because I want to see it.
A blade board.
Hey!
21 plus 7, that's 28.
Oh my god.
That's not a golden fucking egg, I don't know what is.
So you squat down, and you guys are all watching it.
Is he on the crow's nest?
He's trying to force this thing out.
I vomit in my mouth.
I climb up there and hold his hand and let him.
And this is the biggest thing you've
And
ever
go down
laid.
there.
It is humongous. And as it comes out, you sound.
By the end of this, kaya mo na siya.
Now you're big enough for it.
I'm big enough for him.
You stand up and you just sort of fall forwards on your face. It's that much And he looks over and he just goes,
By the gods.
Oh my god, it's real!
and
It's
he picks his egg up
okay.
and he holds it.
Holy shit,
Wait,
that's huge.
that's the proportion to his hand?
To his
No.
hand.
Okay.
No, it's probably
How big is it to
humanoid egg,
us?
right? So
Maybe like this big.
no, it's gonna be bigger than that. It's
But
gonna be,
how big is it
it's gonna
compared
be
to
the
us?
size of a born baby.
Holy shit,
Oh,
man.
oh jeez.
It was a big thing you just pushed out.
It's like 28.
Well, at least we confirmed that he's a girl.
She's a girl.
I'm curious though, how did you inspire him?
How did I inspire him? Oh, of course, I gotta goad him on. Egg.
We'll time the breathing to that.
I'm gonna control your character for a second. As you're doing this,
I'm wearing a mask, so you can't see me just shutting my eyes real fast. But you can see
you felt your eyes watering.
What?
And he picks up this egg and he takes his demonic hand
You're so weird.
and he just touches one claw to the top of it. And it splits open. And
Congratulations.
there's a tiny baby imp.
Oh,
Tiny baby imp.
You're half
So-
human.
I'm a
Flies
fucking
out.
freak, Bach!
and perches on his shoulder. I just improved.
And I proved the point, Bach!
You're like shaking.
I like the exhaustion in his voice.
So he sort of leans down and says, "You did. That's a good chicken."
That's really creepy.
Give me the information, Bach!
I wonder if this information was worth it.
This is getting too weird.
Alright, I'm done for the night, Bach!
I'm wondering if you can buy. I wonder if we can get you to play another one.
Bach you!
So he looks at you and he says, "Not everything's what it seems at this fortress. Your scouts don't think there's anything there. You'll find that out soon enough. But let me tell you, there is.
That wasn't very helpful, Bach.
Now you know there's something where there's not meant to be anything."
Was that even worth the egg, Bach?
And as you say that, he sort of pets the demon on his shoulder.
My child, Bach!
What happened? Sorry, what did he do?
We got nothing. He's like,
That's
oh, nothing is as it seems. Which, you know, the same thing he's been saying since he came here. That wasn't worth it.
Worth it for us, though.
I would have paid to see it.
You didn't watch it!
I did.
He was there. He was egging me on.
Yeah, I was like,
Egging me on.
I'll tell you this. It's not just me that's coming back from the place.
Bach?
Oh.
Throw extra plate of beans in the fortress, Bach!
I can't understand what you're saying.
You're cute, but I can't understand what you're saying.
I'll go with you, man.
That's why I keep waiting for somebody else to interpret.
We don't know what he's saying.
I proved the point, Bach! You question him, Bach!
He's saying that
Are there
there are
other-
other extraplanar beings that are coming.
Okay.
No, I'm telling
No.
you.
Ah.
Yeah. So he looks at you and says, "Something's returning that hasn't been in the open for a long time."
Bach, even as a DM, I don't know what he's talking about, Bach. I'm so down for this, Bach.
I'm not surprised.
Right?
As a DM, I can't pick which one. There's so many.
I'm going to give you a little, it's not a spoiler, but a lot of the sources for this thing that I'm running, because I know you're all familiar with the Monster Manual and stuff like that,
No.
Except him.
are from 2 books published by Kobold Press that are expansions on the Monster Manual.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I don't know whether that's allowed in your guys' process, but I didn't want to do something that you guys, oh, that's fucking...
Yeah, it's okay. It's good.
It's a homebrew, dude.
Yeah. So that's
Just
the
as long as it's not
information
from
you
the...
Thank you, Bach.
Damn wiki.
Damn.
Damn wiki.
Last thing, Bob.
get. You had your answer.
No.
You're going to
You
make
should-
me another egg?
I don't think I can push anymore,
I
Bob.
think it'll split you in half, baby.
I just, Bob.
You look so tired, just.
I want to know if he's what he is. He's not a Bob, giant Bob.
So, while you're making all this conversation, you really make me a Constitution saving throw.
Who, me?
Yeah? Because you're in pain. You've just
Pass
pushed
out the
out
neighbor.
this
Pass out the
giant
neighbor.
egg.
I need a maternity leave, guys.
Yeah, 100 days.
Yay!
100 days maternity leave.
You're rolling really well.
And then you
What did
fly.
you roll?
20.
Not
Not
20. Shit.
So
You
as,
get
as
your
you're,
maternity
as
leave.
you're having this conversation,
Damn.
you sort of like the egg doesn't come out of the butthole. Whatever the egg comes out of, just sort
Wake
of
up.
So we
like you just feel this thing and you just start sucking back in, and like, the sweat stops dripping, and he turns around and says, "That's a little favour from me."
This was the weirdest exchange I've ever seen in my entire 38 years of
And he,
life.
he strikes his little limp again.
Oh god, they have a kid
lived in
now.
the streets. I've never seen something like
I know it's 38, he's been alive for too long.
So now you know D&D is weird.
This is going weird.
It's
If
only weird
If
if
I had
it's
daggers, I would.
Always
I-
sexual when he's...
Yeah, it really is.
So,
In the weirdest of ways.
and what were you hoping to get out of this? Just the assistance to your sister?
I'm just looking for entertainment. She just
I
asked me to.
think we're done for the night.
I think we're all collectively
Yes.
exhausted from this
I
effort.
think that was a lifetime's worth of entertainment.
She just sent me down here to say nothing is as it seems.
Can you point
Investigation
us?
checks then.
Can you point us in the right direction?
What are you gonna do for me?
Illusion.
Lay an egg, Bob!
Watch
That
me.
seems to work, Bob!
Watch me lay an egg. No, it's not gonna do that. Not gonna happen.
You suck as a musician too.
What are you
Apparently.
talking about? You haven't heard me play. So, is there anything else that you were wanting to get?
That was too much.
I don't think we could.
That was too much, but yeah, we could use more.
From the giant, can I make an insight check to see if he's actually willing to give any more, or he just wants to have fun at this point?
Yeah. Wait, I don't. I feel bad for
Since
Lord. I don't want him to be
24.
forced to anyway. 24 also, where is that?
So
Yeah, I'm never, that lucky.
you know that if you can provide him something unique, he will pass more information.
Okay.
You want something neat.
And he's all about entertainment.
I'm out. Charisma -1, man. That's it.
Unique.
Why not take the stick out of your butt, Bob?
Look,
It's not as big as an egg.
I'm getting a bit bored here, little people. Is
What-
there
what-
anything else, or should I be going?
I've got nothing.
You're the entertainers.
Yeah.
Well, I can't. Who can follow that?
Right?
Is the question.
It's pretty hard to
It
tell.
should have been like it should have been the
It should have been the
or
finale,
something.
you know?
Yeah.
Damn.
We started too strong.
Yeah, now all I can do is make reruns. So I use a major image and for everyone that wasn't close up, I make it a 20-foot version of humongous
Dubstep
widescreen.
remix of the entire.
Yeah, of the entire birthing
There's a
process.
montage. There's a whole montage of
I
it.
zoom in and out, and then with his intense stare. And
Quick cuts.
yeah, I say all I can do is remix your performance.
Party, look, we have some valuable information now. The
Okay.
scouts that they sent sucked.
Okay, all right. Well,
So as you make this big move, he looks serious now. I can do that too, but I guess you try.
it's more for the crew than for you.
By the way,
Well,
I was
won't give
really,
you
really
any
close up.
information then.
Fair enough.
Well, thank you anyway for the warning. We
Send
do
your sister
appreciate
our regard.
it. Yeah.
He says, the replay is entertaining. And you can see he's just staring at it. And he picks his little baby off his shoulder and puts it towards it. The baby just sort of pecks the fake chicken on the lips. And you can see that this pet has grown dramatically, like 2 or 3 times in the sort of short
Grow
time
so
that it's been
fast,
cooked. So
Bob.
it's getting bigger and bigger. And it's sort of coming towards, like, giant size.
Does it look like me, Bob?
No, it looks nothing like that.
God, Bob it.
Oh my God, you're not.
But he says to you, because of this replay, I'll give you a touch more. What's come back has been here before. It's from the birthplace of the stars.
Oh shit! Nice.
And you can give me a history
History.
19.
Let's see.
18.
12.
9.
Not even gonna lend to my phone.
8 dumper.
So
Me too. But
you guys have heard legend of ships that travel the planes of existence. You've heard legend of places like the Mechanicum on the outer planes that is completely run by robots. You've heard legends of the Nordic planes where it's ruled by Vikings and traditional hunts.
So the invaders are from the birthplace of the stars.
Birthplace of the Stars.
Which you guys would know is
Hollywood.
the very outer planes.
Oh, jeez.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
Well, if that's all, I'll be leaving.
Ships by a lot
It
of
was
stars
fun.
bringing
It was.
DNF.
It was an
Very
experience.
DNF fields.
There's a lot of stress and fun. It's fun.
Take care of my child, Bob.
So as you say that, he picks this thing down off his shoulder, comes towards you, and his head is bigger than yours. And he puts it up to you, and it kisses you, and leaves the biggest coating of slime you can imagine.
Mom, I'm gonna miss you, Bob.
Thank you for my new pet. And a big,
It's always so sad when they leave, Bob.
The first time
a big
it seems.
beam,
Apparently.
Empty nest syndrome.
a giant beam of moonlight comes down and strikes him, and he just disappears.
Postpartum.
Bye, Naomi. It's been real.
Tiefling overboard.
With that, I need to pee.
Alright.
I
like how chicken burgers
let's take a proper break for like
So, yeah, the egg
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
little weird. So, we're
That was the
gonna
very first birthing scene I've ever seen in D&D.
Nice,
It's the only
I was
good
just
It was the
My
only
first birthday
birthing scene I would want to
So
see.
yeah, this is what you should expect. But
Only
not
from
this.
From
Only
him.
from
Only
him.
from him.
We're gonna need to recover from that.
Yeah. I need to drink.
I like how
Welcome, guys.
I like
Thank
how-
you for the inspiration.
Coke is not enough for that.
I like how real his postpartum depression is.
So fast too.
He suffered both postpartum depression and then emptiness syndrome in the span of an hour.
20 minutes in a span of 20 minutes.
No, I like the shaking after.
Yeah, he had like a quivering voice.
Oh my god, yeah. That was too much.
I think like ever since the talk of bird babies came.
Yeah,
Like,
parang
he's
he's
been preparing for it.
He's self-fulfilled.
Yeah, yeah. It happened. There we go.
I don't even know where he gets his name. Borg?
Borg. I think kasi bark, 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 bark.
What is the G?
Yeah, you really understand DD.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can't.
That's a skill.
Chicken Borg.
Tama ba?
So si Didi.
So there's
Naughty.
Please smoking.
Babe. Babe. Babe.
Hey!
This reminded me of birthday.
Babe.
This reminded me of birthing video they showed us in high school biology class. It's as bad. It sounds
Oh,
as
apparently
bad.
Ali got it right.
Kasi Borg, walk.
You're so good at understanding DD.
I'm not sure if you
Of
should be
course
proud
you
of yourself.
3 years na kami eh.
Yeah.
You should be proud of that.
Yeah.
Proud of that.
Skills.
So the basic premise is that the DM puts in front of us a problem, and then we try to solve it. But it's completely open to interpretation. We can just do whatever we want, and then he says he'll determine through the rules
Oh my
how we
God.
can achieve
Are you
it.
diabetic yet?
So, for example, he asked
Have you seen the packets that's
the
made
problem
for
that
sharing?
he set for us was that
Well, he hasn't been shaken
the
now.
giant
I haven't been.
wants to
Yeah.
give us information, but he won't give it to us for free.
Yeah.
He wants to be entertained. So, completely open to suggestion, and he wants to lay an egg. So, okay, so how do you do
I
that?
want some of that.
You do it with content.
It's not that, so,
Where do we start?
so I want some of
Just
that.
like how the starter plays our base, basically, because the premise is that we're the resistance against the empire. So we started that
Rate me on
resistance.
47% of that.
The Snake Empire.
Roll how much chocolate.
It's
Meiji milk chocolate anymore?
Watching you
it's
guys.
creative. It's a creative outlet. That's how we do. But it's not always this way. There
How
are
do you
many
buy me?
flavors to the
No,
game.
thank you. I'll super come
So it can be super silly like this, or it can be really
I
really
want-
serious.
yeah.
And like we've had.
Depends on the
It depends on the DM, depends on
And
the
the
players,
players.
and depends on the game.
Yeah.
So like we've had
It's a different table every
yeah,
time.
yeah. So we've had like really serious ones, like people breaking down and crying and stuff. Really? Yeah. Or we can have like ones that we just get really drunk and then we play. So
I'm taking over the DNF or Sarah code.
no, I thought Sarah was not going to was not planning to, but then she offered this morning. So I said I'd run it by you first. If you want to.
Take it, man.
When are we
I look forward to getting drunk.
I hope I don't get drunk. I don't get drunk.
Yeah. So every year kasi we have Dungeons and
When,
Flagons.
kasi November.
Drunkards and Flagons, which is our D&D version that's also
For
drinking.
Lumitan.
So we have a drinking game and then we're also playing D&D at the same time. And usually it's not necessarily a race to get drunk first, but if it was a race, it would be Sarah that wins.
No.
Oh,
I
D&D.
mean, ever since you played with us.
Yeah, ever since we
okay.
did
I'm not the weak shit anymore.
Oh, prior to you, it used to be Josh.
Oh, well. Yeah, I remember me and Darcy were both.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I took a picture of you guys, and then
You don't
I was so
remember
drunk I
taking
didn't even
one?
remember taking the picture. I was just looking through the pictures.
I'm so sorry for throwing up on your mom's plants.
They're fine.
Fun times.
Yeah, because we're granted immortality, but we still feel death and pain, etc.
Yeah, so if we like lose consciousness and come, we have to take a shot to get back up to.
Well, you don't really have a choice. You can't even choose to stay down. When you drop, you just drink and then you come back.
You
No
get from
choice.
IRL, from alcohol.
Your characters live, but you're slowly dying.
Yeah.
Sarah's flaw is that when she gets drunk, she talks at the end.
Actually,
So
For
she,
that one
she
time,
tends to
I
die.
see that.
So medyo snowball. So she gets a little bit tipsy and then drunk.
For that short time that I was conscious, it was working.
you kick down shit.
Oh, I did that. Douche.
It's like,
And then that was the last thing I remember.
she's up your ass!
That was the last thing I remember.
That was the game of 5 minutes in, I died.
Yeah.
And it was-
Does anyone want more drink? So you
Yeah.
soda, coffee.
We have coffee.
Yeah.
Do you want the character, Aya?
Yeah, do you want
I've
a
got
character?
We can just straight
We can just straight roll for your character.
Come here, babe.
I'm only for Darcy.
Don't sandwich my lover.
Dude, I am a pot, okay?
We're priming it for you, not doing it.
Look, let's get the butter out. Oh yeah, baby. I just laid an egg. I'm pretty wide right now.
Damn!
Hey, what's up, babe? Still wanna marry me someday? Bakit more?
I was expecting to fight.
Yeah, I was like,
That's okay.
I think, well, if it's just all of us and one guy, I think we can manage. Also, having burned through my spell list.
Something else happened. Rather than death, we gave life.
I don't know which I prefer.
I'm still reeling from the idea that I straight up just said, you want to watch me lay an egg. I don't know where that came from.
I'm surprised that's what you're reading from.
Yeah.
It happened.
The fact is, your character gave birth in game.
I'm surprised you have remorse at all.
Classic DD.
Classic needy, classic needy.
Nako, may classic DD ka na. Dati classic Tarsi lang eh.
Oh God.
You've become one of those.
I'm the weird one now.
Yeah.
Yes,
you
yes.
are.
But can you pull him into the tables again? I don't want to be the weird one.
I'm sorry, even without his bar exams, he was
He was like that before.
Yeah.
He was-
Not at my
I'm
level.
gonna use for the restroom.
Classic Darcy was a thing before whatever's going on with it.
Classic DD. Yeah.
Classic DD is just, you gave birth to Classic DD. Just
I'm going to be honest, I missed a bit, so dude's still there.
Okay. He's just hanging around.
See ya.
I wrote these
On
notes.
second.
I wrote these notes like, in fact, no, he's not there.
Okay.
It's fine, it's fine. I wrote these notes like an hour before you got here.
No problem.
Well, at least you said it, not me.
On second thought, he's getting lonely and needs a sibling.
Give me 2 more, baby.
You know.
Fucking roll the 28 on the con check.
What did you roll earlier?
30.
I think you're
28
right.
Yeah.
total.
No, I mean
Not
with the egg.
on the dice.
On the egg,
On the dice.
Was it?
What the dice? The dice. What did the dice give you?
19.
they gave me 19,
Ah, 19.
and then I had like a +2,
And then
plus
then
7 for me.
yours.
28 was still kind of impressive, so
Right?
I'll let you have a giant baby.
30 is supposed to be nearly impossible. The DC
Yeah, I know,
30.
that's in the screen. I read things too.
Good job.
I'm so happy.
Aw.
By the way, as a DM, I don't know the rules, so
Ah, I
play
got
at
it.
my tables. They take advantage of me really well.
Yeah,
This guy.
People tend to exploit it.
I can't help it if you can't roleplay your way out shit.
When are you planning to pull the DNS?
Probably November now. October's filled up real
But
fast.
Darcy's not available in the if I remember right.
December ba? I can move it.
We can go in December.
Para masama siya. If you can
Pull him out for a
if
week.
you can pull him out for December, then I'll certainly move it.
Hindi siya nakasama last year, no?
No, he came in.
He came over and
studied.
studied.
He came in for breakfast, I think. I do remember he was there for breakfast. While everyone was like wasted.
I was like,
Yeah, I was like, I just wanted to
Man, I
sleep.
died so
Yeah,
many
you should
times.
check that.
I remember waking up. I think I like fell asleep at the table with somebody. I remember waking up and then like several people were just like laying on couches, and I was thinking, are we still playing?
I think
Well,
you
this
guys
was
were
last
still
year?
playing.
Oh, I remember using up all my spell slots to heal myself while swimming in the boiling water.
Yeah. Oh my god! Now that you mention
How
it,
many
yes.
times did we die?
You died more times than I did.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I felt
And
so
my
bad.
hand was fused to the
Because it was so hot that
Yeah,
your
it
skin
is.
fused together to make this grip on this fucking wand.
Yeah.
And yet it was a boon that I gave to you. I remember I let you feel your hand to it because you kept passing out and then letting go of it, and then you
Yeah,
have to
girls
swim
make
and get it back. So I said, okay, fine. It's so hot that your hand fuses to it. Now you pass out, you still have it.
You know what? Just get over it.
You guys should try these things. They're the
Oh,
best
oh,
things.
wow. This is a.
Well, my mom usually puts sewing supplies
They're
there.
my favorite, man.
so
I remember all the
supplies-
items from that one was all cursed, and I had to do it over.
Oh yeah, try that.
Yeah, that's good.
It is like one of those things that should never work,
But they do.
but they do.
Okay, what is it?
Yogurt potato chips.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't
Whoa.
knock it.
Oh, it's not for me.
Yeah.
Really?
Not for me.
White people.
I could agree.
I'm just being openly racist to you now. I'm so sorry.
on record too.
On record. Hey, what's up?
Sorry? Trash can's under that table. There's shit in front of it, I'm afraid.
The black bin.
Yeah, just throw it in the black bin or the box behind
Really
that. Sorry.
like it.
Yeah, go for it.
Banana.
I mean, I missed you. I really missed you.
I was waiting for someone. Of course, Didi.
Of course, you would say that. Classic Didi. Ha ha ha.
Banana.
Bakit biglang naging passive aggressive? Oh.
Against myself.
Banana.
Grapes.
You felt judged, didn't you?
Yeah.
When these two said banana and
I
started
know.
giggling.
With fucking besides, grapes are better.
Really, why?
Because you can eat them while making eye contact.
You can also
can do
eat
that with
bananas
bananas.
with making eye
Have
contact.
you tried?
Yeah.
With strangers?
Yung ice cream ko.
Slowly?
Wanna try?
I feel challenged.
Mamaya, mamaya.
Mamaya, ingin mo natin.
That's a classic DD right there.
Mga construction workers pa yun nandun sa baba.
Pwedeng bilhin.
So, is it all settled with drinks and everything?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so he disappears into this beam of movement. So, has anybody got detect magic?
Not me.
No.
Not me.
Okay, make me perception checks, everybody.
Alright.
Never.
roll it.
16.
14.
18.
Perception.
19.
5.
Okay. So everybody
At
that
least that
rolls
wasn't flight.
16 or higher sees that this beam of light is still there on Crew's left, and something glints inside it.
Try to
It's
reach for it.
where?
In the beam of moonlight that you departed in,
Uh,
something's sort of glinting and glittering inside.
I take out my
I
quarter
wanna
staff
reach out for it.
and I'm just gonna poke the column of light, see if it like burns away or something.
As you poke it, you see that it's a small stone, and it just rolls.
Oh, rolls
It
out
just
the light.
rolls?
Yeah, it rolls out of the light.
I
Pick
Pick
will
it up! Pick it up!
Pick it up.
check it out.
Okay.
I believe one of us has mage hand. I mean, they're not invisible.
I look around. And I cast Mage Hand. I pick it up and then shake it, and then I bring it up close and I show everyone what does it look like.
It's just a small chunk of stone that's the same colour as the moon.
Moonstone.
I don't know what it is.
Let's keep it for later. It might be relevant.
For all we know, it could be just their poop. That's, you know, he just leaves it around.
And it's not mine.
Fairly tiny for someone so
Yeah,
large.
Mook is peaceful.
His metabolism is highly efficient.
Is it still in Mage Hand while you're doing this?
Yeah, yeah.
Then after a minute, it's like,
Yeah. So I'll take just to be sure before I put it anywhere. I'll take the thing and then tap the chicken board with it.
Okay.
Make physical contact with this stone on here.
As he taps you with this stone, make me a straight wisdom check.
glad it wasn't me.
You tapped me with a stone?
I tap that.
You're evolving. It's a moonstone.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You were stoned.
You're no Pidgeotto.
A what? A dexterity?
Wisdom.
Wisdom
Turn
saving
into a
throw.
moltres.
Saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. 4.
So this was one that you wanted to fail.
Oh, okay.
So as he touches you with this stone, you feel a surge of energy come across yourself.
Give birth again.
He's going through so much.
It's like a rainbow of emotions here.
My body can't handle no more, Bob.
And you just outright know that this is something that is a favour from the moon.
Bob, this is a favor from the moon king, Bob.
What kind of
you,
favour?
you know that if you crush this rock, he will offer some sort of aid.
I think
If I crush
I
this
think
rock-
you deserve that the most of all of us.
He will.
Bob, yeah.
He'll offer some sort of aid.
Oh.
Okay. You did a lot of the work, so
Yeah,
I'll
yes,
just
yes,
leave
I
it
think
with you
you-
then.
Yeah.
Bob.
Please just stop screaming. Now my ears are.
Stop screaming.
Looking,
Are
Bob.
you used to screaming though?
Yeah, but
Should be.
it's more her.
More people
it's
might
her.
It.
It's screaming is more otherworldly than really.
Her?
Please use gender neutral
Her?
pronouns on me.
There,
Don't
there.
assume my gender.
The correct board.
The next time I just say, good morning, madam.
Bob.
board.
Mom, sir.
Mom, sir.
Mom, sir.
Okay, so when the Moon King leaves, it's roughly 4 or 5 a.m. The sun's starting to come back.
That was a weird night.
Is there anything you want to do or discuss? Make D&D.
I want to take a fucking rest.
Yeah, what
Right?
That was
Got
too much.
fucked.
I don't think I could sleep after that. No.
I'm just gonna turn in for the night. I think I'm gonna drink till I sleep.
Wow.
And forget and sleep.
Why do you
Yeah.
sound traumatized? It was just an egg.
It was the process of being.
So
We're like a day out, right?
I'll ask deckhands or the captain if they have like a map of the area that we're going to.
Okay, so
And then I'll like take a look at it or inspect it to try and figure out if like are there terrain features that could possibly be hiding something or.
so as you're walking around, the captain comes out of his cabin, and what exactly do you ask?
Yeah, I say, Captain, do you happen to have?
You might have slept through a lot of things last night.
Captain, were
Captain, we
you
hope
asleep
you had
the
a good
whole
night.
night?
Damn.
So that's one of the interesting things. When the Moon King landed on the boat,
Oh, he
even
didn't
though
like-
he's a giant, it
didn't
didn't go
disgrace
down. It didn't.
Oh, it didn't physically walk on the ship.
No, no,
He was there, but he was
It
like,
did.
But the ship had no reaction to
Oh,
it.
okay. I got it.
The moon doesn't weigh anything, Bob.
I asked
Weeks?
if he
Yes,
was.
Bob.
First of all, I confirm if
I feed
if he
you
was asleep the
fish.
whole night.
Yeah, why?
after all the clucking.
Also, do I remember if was there like some sort of memory lapse for the deckhands, or does everyone remember exactly what happened last night?
The deckhands are just going about the business. If you go and
Oh, it's military time for them now.
Yeah, it's military time. The captain's up. They're going about the business.
Oh, when everyone went about their business, probably before approaching the captain, I would have asked them, everything that happened last night, that actually happened, right? There was like a huge dude, and...
I think you got a bit too far into the ale.
Okay, alright. So I'll...
Do I remember?
I'll
the
blink.
rest of the party?
Everybody else, you guys know exactly what happened.
Ooh, we got.
So I'll ask...
What did we eat?
I'll just cap the captain then. Do you happen to have a map of the area where we're going to? My teammates and I we were starting to make tactics now, I suppose.
Okay.
To figure out how we're gonna get about our business when we get there.
Also, we're stopping over an island, right?
Yeah, we'll be stopping in the island to meet the scouts on the way. So what's your initial thoughts, a night attack or day attack?
Pardon?
What's your initial thoughts, a night attack or a day attack?
Oh.
I'm looking at
Night raid, maybe? But I don't have dark... One of us may not have dark vision.
I'm looking at like perhaps... Depends on the terrain.
We should scout that out, Bob.
Well, we should meet with the scouts first, I guess.
I'm thinking that
But they suck.
Actually.
we have our ways. I think it would be possible for us to do a day raid, actually. But I first need to see the place. I was hoping that you had like a map of some sort that we could reference and see perhaps how it's laid out.
We haven't got a map of a Yuan-ti base. It's a fortress, it's got stone walls. That's about it.
What about the area, the island itself? Do you have a map of that?
So he pulls out a scroll of paper, and it's just a pretty standard blob of an island. The fortress is on the edge of the island.
Yeah.
He's like, this is the island. So my suggestion would be we bring in the ship to support you, unless you want to go and inquire.
How high is the shoreline? Yeah, the elevation to, because it's the edge of it's at the edge of
So
the island.
you can see.
Oh, it's up a cliff.
Yeah, it seems like they're off the cliff face. Maybe we can climb that.
Grab this one.
Oh, you might join.
So you can see the cliff comes around like this.
I'm here ahead of
This
you.
point is elevated, like 90 feet in the air.
You can climb.
But around here is flat. So this is basic beach that you could land on and
Oh my
run
god,
around
it's
a
a
rock.
basic beach.
Or
It's a basic
Bob Beach.
so
I'm so proud of you.
yeah, so the fortress is 90 feet in the air. It's got walls
Okay.
going around.
Okay, and it's edged in a cliff, and then there's a beach, and it slopes down into a beach in these areas
Yeah.
here.
I feel like they might have their own. That might actually be their own port.
Oh no, but it's on top of a 90-foot
Yeah, 90-foot elevation.
Airships, Bob.
What is? Did you? Are there any patrols on that beach itself, or we're not sure?
We'll check with the scouts when we get to them.
So I'll ask if I can borrow the map or make a copy of it, and then I'll
Very
give it.
pretty map. So there's a 90-foot elevation that the fortress is sat on top of. The rest of it is flat beach.
So I guess I'll consult it. Just checking. Did Chicken Boy actually lay an egg last night?
Yeah.
Okay. I figured that if he actually did, it would be burned into your brains for all.
Are you sure it wasn't some sort of thing we ate?
Or like a bad dream.
We had a group delusion
Yeah.
of some sort.
I'll go
It
with that.
wasn't no delusion, Bob. My ass still hurts, Bob.
Let me check his ass.
He's
Your ass
got the
hurts?
stretch marks to prove it.
I mean, it
Why does
healed.
your ass hurt?
I
It
reject
healed,
your
but
reality and replace it with my own.
I'll just curl up and hide my.
So, assuming all of that is true, then that means that our friend who visited last night is also true.
Are you talking about this in front of the captain?
No,
No, just on us.
I've taken a copy of the
We'll-
map
we'll
or the map
huddle.
itself, and then we're
Yeah.
huddling up.
And I guess what was he?
I don't know, but I guess a grain of salt. Everything that he said.
It may or may not be.
Be truthful.
Is
with
he
us.
like a fey creature?
He
You think?
He's
seems
extra
very-
planar.
He sounds
But
fey.
he had like an imp and then also a demonic hand. So
Yeah.
And
that-
he hates.
Is he like a storm giant?
No.
He hates being
No,
compared
he's
to.
called giant.
All right, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I thought he was storm
Do
giant.
it, did.
But anyway, okay, I
So,
thought it was like a
assuming
fey.
all of that is true, then that would mean either.
What is that?
75 pa naman.
If nothing is as it seems, are they illusions or?
I would guess.
Or
I guess we need to know first what the assumption is, which is what the scouts will tell us.
Oh, I just have to want to make this clear. My stealth is as terrible as that nightmare. So.
It's okay. It's okay. I think we can definitely manage. We just need to figure out what it is that we're doing there and what it is.
Same thing. My ability to deceive is as terrible as that nightmare.
That's okay. That's okay. Just when you just walk up there, you answer with a.
I gotcha.
She has a ton of deception. She's a shady bitch, Bob.
Oh.
But you are.
Don't be rude.
Fucking cock.
Duh.
No, she's a hen.
Yeah, she's a hen.
Oh yeah.
Don't assume my gender, Bob.
You just gave birth.
Right.
I wish you didn't.
I identify as...
physiological.
What are you, a hen?
Anyway,
This is a question for another time, Bob.
stop
I'm
this.
figuring it out.
You're muddling the issue. Let's. So I guess we just keep open for now, but with an eye towards what could possibly be wrong with this picture. Right.
So where we go with?
We're talking to the scouts first, and then we have to remember to get our weapons enchanted.
Depending.
Our weapons enchanted.
I just want to see. I guess when we get there, if the scouts say there's nothing on the beach, nothing might be as it seems.
Okay. So we check for whatever is not.
Yeah, whatever looks mundane or normal.
Yeah, whatever they've overlooked, basically. Okay. So
every nook and cranny.
Okay, we will spend months if necessary combing this beach for
Speak
clues.
with every crab.
9 months later, it's a basic beach.
Yeah.
So anyway, so
And
we
you want to
go to the
taken over
scouts.
the world.
So you've got about another day's travel to get to the island where the scouts are. The captain explains it. Is there anything specific you want to do on this final day of voyage?
I'll try and forget the evening that transpired by just looking out mindlessly out into the sea and just meditating and just.
I want to be a bit of a dick, and I sort of want to make you make a roll to see how vivid it is.
Sure.
Let's do it. Flat 20.
Can I affect this? I want to, during this period, he's trying to like focus on the siege, and then I'm like, people that were asleep at that time, or since they don't seem to remember, I'm thinking, this crazy shit happened, and I'm making it sound like it was a story from long ago, and then I replay it for the crew with sound.
Okay, so roll at disadvantage.
Yeah, so it's like I had a friend like Chicken Boy, exactly like Chicken Boy, and I saw him give birth to the biggest egg you've ever seen.
Is this base 20 only?
Yeah, that's just the base
6 only.
Okay, so as you're looking out into the sea, you sort of start to see shapes in the water that look like a chicken squatting. And you constantly, during the next day of travel, hear him clucking, and every time he clucks, you just think, can't get it out of your mind.
I fly over to him and God damn it, I gingerly go down.
You said
Wait, own it.
Yeah, own it, shit. Yeah, suck my dick, guys. 12.
You don't have one.
At this point, I swear off all egg-based products.
Bob, you look a bit shaken up, Bob.
And you're picturing...
My eye is twitching.
You okay, Bob? Wanna watch me lay an egg, Bob?
Seasickness gets the best of us.
I just vomit on the deck and I take a mop and I wipe.
Oh wait, don't.
I pick up one of the seeds here.
Why is
there always corn?
He has corn in his mom.
Why is there always corn?
I didn't even eat corn yesterday.
Yeah, with corn.
This is too fucking weird.
I broke Didi.
We have meat.
Alright, end the session. That's it.
So downhill from here.
It's all downhill from here.
Can we get into combat now? God damn it!
So we do nothing specific and we wait for the scouts.
Okay. Just to keep my mind out things, I'll just go to the quiet person fee and I'm just gonna be quiet with her. Just
Could you have calm emotions now?
As you're being quiet with her, every 30-40 minutes, because you're trying not to think about it, it just flashes.
yeah.
That's what happens. Don't think about elephants.
I
Oh
try.
my god, you dream of it.
Don't think about laying, egg laying.
Anybody else want to do anything specific?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
just-
the egg was pretty bad.
I'm just drinking. I'm just drinking to forget.
Okay. So.
But you're 9 years old.
So the rest of the time passes without incident, and the ship comes in and anchors next to an island, and the captain comes out to you and says, "Okay, this is where the scouts are. We'll get you over to the island, and you can talk to them."
Is this where your like war camp is? Where your mage is?
We've got a couple of scouts on the island. It's not a war camp.
Oh, where's your mage posted?
On the island.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
If you get into that rowboat over there, one of the men will take you over.
Okay.
I will ride, but I will consciously not sit next to Borg.
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 But you're looking at the back of his head, and every time his feathers blow in the wind, you remember the wind passing by as he was laying the egg.
And he has like a post-birth smell. It's like amniotic fluid.
It smells like placenta.
I regret my wisdom now.
Too much perception.
It smells like raw chicken.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if you're going to get flashbacks while you're in combat.
That's what my action surge is.
I'll help you onto the boat because I'm still weak.
If you were a barb, that would be your range.
Postnatal care.
I miss my baby back.
Okay, Andrew is doing well.
He's a bone child now, Bob.
He's devilishly handsome.
Impishly handsome, would you say?
Yeah, good job.
Bob,
Okay.
wanna watch me?
No. Wow.
I stuck around the boat. Let's go.
So you pull up to the island, and the sailor will lead you towards where the scouts are posted. Something like this.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, nice.
Oh man.
Okay,
Where are we
so
coming from?
you're sailing in, and it's like a 20-minute walk, and you arrive at this area. So it's very jungle canopy around it, and very thick brush, but the sailor leads you through a path that they've cut.
God, that is so cool as shit.
Okay, yeah. So we're looking for scouts. I assume that they're trying to be quiet.
Yeah. But you can see that in this sort of depressed area, they've got a small fire set.
Oh,
up.
are
Okay.
they there? Do we see them?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you see two very very young gentlemen that are in very dark cloaks. They've got daggers at their hips, and then you see somebody here who's sat in. He looks like he's in a meditative state. He's in robes. He's got a staff laid next to him, and he's touching a crystal while he's in this
I
meditative
would
state.
like to make an insight check just to get the general feel of this group.
Okay.
Are they as haunted as I am, or are they just
No one's hunting.
No, you have to see that.
22.
You see this group, and they look pretty good. Like, they've all got nice tans. They've obviously been laying about a little bit. There's like filth all over the camp where they've just been dumping stuff. Like, it doesn't look like they're really making an effort to hide in this place.
Okay. So we'll walk up loud and showing ourselves, definitely. And then raise a hand. Greetings.
So one of the guys with the long cloaks turns around. Who are you?
Have you met Palinka?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm sure you have heard about me.
She's been sent by Captain Balmore to address the situation currently ongoing.
As you say this, the sailor that was with you runs up and starts whispering in this guy's ear.
I want to listen.
Me too. I want to listen.
Listen.
I would like to make a perception check to try and listen.
Yes.
I wish I took observant.
14. 14.
25.
Oh, 7.
So this guy isn't very good at whispering.
Stage whispering.
So all you overhear is him saying, "These are the people that the guard captain wanted to send. They're going to attack the island, so you should
Nothing
probably
shady,
cooperate." There's nothing shady going on.
Okay, yeah.
He's like, "Okay, come down then. Let's sit, have a drink, and have a discussion."
Okay, so we come down, we have a drink, we have a discussion.
I actually drink.
Oh my god, you're drinking on the job now. How
Just-
you?
just
How
to
one
think-
ship has turned.
Just to forget.
The scout pulls out like.
I join them
I
as
love
well.
how-
He goes over to a tent that's over here somewhere, pulls out a couple of bottles of ale, like
Just
hands
giving
them
him
around to one of the
PTSD.
guns.
I know.
He already has PTSD when he
He's a
started.
military guy, and the one that gave him PTSD is the miracle of life. I mean,
That's a second
That's not a miracle.
And as you're coming down, the scout says, "Just don't touch the mage."
Okay.
Where's the mage?
The mage is sat here,
Yeah.
staff laid next to him, touching this
With the
crystal,
crystal ball.
eyes closed, and very in sort of a meditative.
Might I? Well, I'm not trained in Arcana, but if maybe I've seen someone who's done the same in the past, or
Are they scrying?
Well, I'll just
I
sort
wouldn't
of,
know that. That's my assumption as a player.
I'll just sort of nod over to him and I'll go, who's he?
He's the mage. He's the one doing the scouting.
Oh,
He's
oh,
not-
you're scouting
He's the
via
one doing
magic.
the scout.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really useful.
Why would we put ourselves at risk?
That's smart.
Thrill. I don't know. There's more to life than just.
I
sitting
can
about.
sit here and drink and watch over this mage, or I can go and get murdered. Which would you prefer?
After last
After
night,
last night, murder.
Are you actually saying this?
Yeah, and then my voice is like has the tint of, well, it's nice and jovial, and then it gets flat towards the end. Like kind of haunted.
Like I was quiet the entire conversation. I just say murder.
We say it like same time too.
I just ruffle my feathers.
He looks at you and says, sounds like you got a story to tell. Let's
I
have
don't
a
think-
couple of
I don't
drinks.
think you would want to hear.
Look, there are things that you can't unknow.
I just said,
There's a risk.
If
here.
he's, so he notices that you're like really
Shake it up.
God, I didn't mean to say that again. If he's that shook up, it sounds like something that I might want to know.
Don't worry, it's not a threat or a danger. It's just something you didn't need to know and
Oh,
wouldn't
it
want to know as
sounds,
soon as
looking
you
at
know.
him, that's stick up the arse. Sounds like it'd be an hilarious story, don't sound scary.
What?
Well, you've replayed it to the group
Yeah,
before.
don't say I didn't warn you. And then just to sort of loosen the group up and stuff, I'll ask my fellows to look away and come back.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that it's so horrible that you can't look away. So
I watch intently.
Has it got sound?
I'll do a sound.
Okay. So you can look away, but you can hear these constant noises of this chicken flavor in the background.
So yeah.
He's doing he's doing 1,000 yards there anyway.
1,000 yards stare.
It'll
Hello,
be-
darkness, my old friend.
Within like the 20 minutes it takes to replay it, we've probably drank through half their alcohol stock. As we just
I have like several mugs on me.
So as you're sat around, these two scouts are watching this figure. They're drinking for the first minute or two, and then they just put their bottles down and and it wraps up.
Yeah, and then when we shut it down, we were all quiet for like 5 minutes.
You can see one of them's got his hand in
You like my baby, Bob?
What did you just show me?
We warned you.
I told you. I warned you. I tried to stop it, but
you wanted to know.
you wanted to know.
Yes.
Some things are best left not knowing. You.
And he looks at you and just nods.
I feel a connection.
The anime style is like the dark before it's dark.
Yeah, and he's got like a film of sweat over his face. He's super pale.
I hand him another drink. There.
I'm sorry, but it doesn't get better.
Here, dull the pain. Dull the
So
pain.
was the thing that you showed him just him in birth, or was it anything to do with the Moon King? What exactly did you show him?
Oh, I will just do only
The birthing of the
birthing.
egg.
Only the birthing. Yeah.
How did something that big come out of that?
With a lot of work, Bob.
You really
I broke the DM. Yes.
You indeed.
You can have inspiration.
Yes, finally. I was waiting for that.
One D&D.
Oh, he's crying! It made Stefan cry.
Okay.
So disturbing.
Damn it.
Inspiration is the best thing you can ever get from a DM.
Just let you reroll it. Or
It validates you too.
It was just how quickly it came out.
Well, not a word. Didn't miss a beat.
The scout isn't laughing. The scout's still horrified.
The gods are laughing though.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay, and as you say that, just in front of you, only you notice this, just like a little flash of moonlight comes down and then disappears again. Nobody else notices it. And you sort of can tell it's like a nod of approval.
I'm gonna stick with you because modify memory is your spell.
You're gonna keep me alive until I get it, and I'll use it on us both.
Well, we can like line up to pay for memory services.
Okay, so the scouts are sat there, they're still sort of in shock. What do you want to...
Yeah, so I'll ask them for the report, whatever they have.
Or is the mage not done yet?
Or is the mage going to do us the report?
So as you ask for the report, the scout makes a noise like a bird, and the mage's eyes just snap open.
Oh, okay.
Why did it have to be that kind of noise?
This was like, why do you think?
Bob, it's the mage, Bob. Wait, is he awake?
Yeah, his eyes have just snapped open, and you can see he's sort of a little bit dazed, but he's sort of getting his bearings.
He's so lucky he didn't see all of that.
The mage is fine. And he looks over
Good for him.
What the fuck happened?
What the fuck? Like, there's all these people just turned up in his camp, and he looks like, what the fuck?
Good morning, Bob.
And the scout turns around to him and is like, these are the people that are going to basically raid the fortress. He's like, okay. So he walks over, sits down, takes a drink, and he turns to the scout and he's like, you look a bit pale. And the scout just shakes his head.
Egg white pale, you know?
Eggshell.
Eggshell pale.
Oh no.
Okay, so the mage is sat down with you and he's like, the gist of it is, there's a Yuan-ti fortress. Doesn't seem like anybody's there.
Like 0 people?
We haven't seen anybody through our scouting. I mean, most of our scouting involves looking for life signs, basically.
Through magic.
There isn't any.
Through magic.
Yeah.
So you've not yet laid physical eyes on this thing.
No, that would be stupid. This is a fortress. We aren't adventurers.
Trigger words.
Don't say a word, babe. My ears closed.
You haven't laid physical eyes on this.
God damn it, Dee. You ruined everything.
You kind of did it.
So,
Oh, the West Marches is broken now.
Please continue.
so
How's the beach side?
Yeah.
Beach looks fine. We haven't seen any life signs there. It looks like you could just roll up and roll in.
So if you saw no one there, why haven't your scouts went up to take a look?
Nothing is what it seems.
Well, they're here to protect me. They're not here to go look at things. They protect me while I use my magic to see what's going on.
What's your success rate, Bob?
I've been pretty accurate.
Like, quantify it, Bob.
Yeah, it made you think.
Look, I use magic to look for life signs. The magic has always been accurate before. I've not seen any life signs.
Well, is it possible
any
that the
way
fortress is shrouded in some sort
hide
of
life signs?
obscuring spell?
Or is it possible that you're dumb?
It's possible, but that would be
Probably
some
not
powerful
best
magic.
to go the...
Oh wait, yeah, he got enchanted weapons, Bob.
Well, he's not going to enchant you.
Have you guys sketched?
No.
Have you guys sketched the fortress since you had such a good look at it?
We've got a basic sketch of it.
Oh shit, he has a map, yo.
Yeah, map.
Here comes the dungeon
Maps,
part.
maps, maps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I have to remember how this.
Maps,
Oh,
maps.
it'll just be the little off now.
Okay.
So that's basically what the fortress looks like.
Oh, and
It's
now
all
we're to
elevated
prepare.
on the cliff side.
Well, why is there seem to be a dock? Why does there seem to be
Doc, bitch.
why does there seem to be like a pier or a dock of some sort?
So the ocean is here, and it spreads out. This is a fortress basically built in the cliff. This point is
That's the
elevated.
90-foot cliff.
Yeah, this point is elevated, and it's flat beach down the side.
So
Oh,
it seems that the boats can
But
come in and park here.
Boats can come in and get off here.
So that means that there's a passageway that leads up 90 feet up the cliff to the fortress.
Yeah, just pretend that this is the pathway that leads up to the.
Okay.
Yo,
Okay, so it's walkable.
how
Yeah,
long
you
is
can
your grappling hook? How much rope do you have?
Probably not 90 minutes.
60. I have 50 feet, but
Of
we
rope.
can.
I have more feet of rope.
More
Feet.
Tied
More
up
rope.
together.
I
More feet of rope.
I mean,
Well, the problem is throwing the
Yes.
thing, right?
how far is How far is...
You want to fly?
You're like unreliable at best. How far is this place from us?
It's about
This
another half-day sail.
A half day.
Oh, wow.
Wow, you guys are so far.
We've got.
4 hours.
We don't want to get too close, and magic extends quite a way.
Right.
Well, that seems pretty contrary to me. You think that you're pretty accurate, yet you don't want to be risking your lives at an empty base.
Well, there could be traps, we don't know. I can detect if there's people there, but that's about it. And I've detected 1, 2 people there, that's it.
Okay, so
So as at best to you, it's lightly guarded.
Yeah. I would say that that it wouldn't even count as a guard.
Oh, so you have detected life? No.
Oh, 1 or 2 life signs, but not enough to be a substantial threat.
Have you?
Where
Can you know what kind of life signs they are? Like
Yeah.
animals or people? Or
They're people.
Have they left or are they staying in the island?
That's a
No,
good question.
they're still there.
Do you know if they're
Ships that didn't come.
there or at the top part?
Yo, what about on
Are
them?
you able to tell their position?
Detect life
Or do
doesn't
they just
detect
move
undead,
around?
right?
Well, it does not a spell that.
I can't give you an accurate position. They're walking around. They seem mostly to keep to the. We're going to say this is north, the north side of the base.
Have you noticed any ships come in or leave?
No, nothing.
How long have you been here?
6, 7 days.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's pretty short.
That's a week.
That means that they could have already been set up, or
Yeah.
that's
6 to 7 days.
okay.
This will be the 7th.
Okay, so first order of business. A quartermaster once told us that well, I don't know if it's you specifically, but a mage at the site would be able to enchant our weapons.
I hold
Is
out
it
my
you?
hand crossbows.
That'll be me. I can do 2.
Two weapons.
2 weapons.
Hand crossbows, Bach.
Is your shillelagh magical?
It's magical, but if the club gets +1, it's still +1 when I use shillelagh.
Okay, so it's magical inherently.
Yeah.
Already. Okay, so not.
You get
not
plus
necessarily-
1 weapons
No, I
here?
mean I don't get a +1 on shillelagh, but it does deal magical damage.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, but if I enchant my weapon, it becomes a +1 weapon that still uses shillelagh.
Is it?
It doesn't
becomes-
overwrite. It
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
overwrite, but it still uses wisdom.
Okay. So my point is, well, maybe we can.
But
help.
you use
Physical
you're at close
weapons.
range
Yeah.
also, so
Yeah.
So I'm thinking.
I look
I
at
guess.
my hands.
Well, not you. You don't.
you're
need
already
it.
magical.
So I'll say maybe one of your hand crossbows, and
Why
then
not both, Bach?
You can do 2.
Share, man. Oh.
Share.
he can only do 2.
Mommy,
and there are.
mommy, it's okay. We
there are
need
more
to
than one of us.
share. We need
Well,
to
that's true. I don't play this character enough, actually, so yeah. One of my hand crossbows, I guess.
And then maybe one of my scimitars.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't wanna enchant the
Oh.
heavy crossbow?
No, because I'm more partial
Okay.
to the things. Like John Wick, dude. John Wick.
You need a free hand to load your weapon, even if you have crossbow wisdom.
Yep.
So just pick one anyway. So it's the
Just pick
same.
one.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just take one, and then for flavor you can say that you're fighting 2, but it's one.
Okay, sure.
So, you give him one of your crossbows?
Wait, sorry, I'm confused.
Hand crossbow.
Hand crossbow. So I can't reload because I have 2. So
No, so you just pick one, and then you're holding one, and then this thing. Now you're still John Wick because John Wick rarely duels anyway.
He never does
mostly-
it.
He's always one.
I still get but I still get like a 1,
All the
2.
attacks, all the attacks.
So the 5 attacks with action. Okay.
Yes, Bach.
Okay, so it'll take me about an hour.
Sure.
What else?
Your scimitar.
Yeah, I'll give him one of my scimitars.
Okay, I'll take him to the tent and I'll get
Hey,
that
you
done.
want a hand crossbow, Bach?
So, it goes away for about an hour.
I don't need the other one.
In that time, the scouts are just
I can
still
do
sat silent. Like, they still
What happened?
haven't-
You're still shaking.
So he goes,
Oh,
he
no,
goes
no.
into the tent to enchant the crossbow and the sword, and the scouts are still sat there, completely silent, completely pale.
I get
And he
it.
comes back out after about an hour, and he's like, "Here's your crossbow, here's your sword," and they do magic damage.
Okay.
So plus what?
No,
No.
just magical.
damage.
Like the
He is magical damage.
Nice.
Do you already deal magical
Yeah,
damage?
the empowered key empowered
Or
spells.
just
Just the fists. Just the unarmed spells.
So, I'll just while they're sort of all staring into space, I guess I'll huddle them in core group, and then I'll be like, if we assume that that everything was was correct, then that means that they might be very heavily guarded, in fact. And there's no physical. We haven't played physical eyes. I'd actually, when we're close enough, I'd actually be tempted to ask Chicken Borg to investigate, but I've seen him fly before, and
it doesn't look very.
I mean, I've known Arakokra, and
But
you are like the least talented flyer I've ever seen.
Bob, you should put more trust in me, Bob. I laid an egg for you guys, Bob.
You know what? I will trust that.
Give me the benefit of the Dow, Bob.
The Dow.
Dow Jones Index. Ha ha ha. Shut up, Didi.
What?
I will say.
Class is over.
She did lay an egg for us. If she wants to do this,
And, Bob, I have another suggestion, Bob.
There you go.
I can use your grapple hook, Bob. And we can just go up from the side of the castle from the the cliff. Like this is like the
That's the
90,
bottom, right?
90-foot thing, right?
Yep, yep.
But
So
there
the
seems
only bit that is at sea level is the dock here and
Okay.
this little point here.
Oh.
Okay, well,
I can set up a grappling hook on the palisades, Bob.
you could, but if we're assuming that it's heavily guarded, people will just see it.
yeah.
But of course I'll make sure, Bob. And the tiefling has invisibility too, Bob.
Well,
You can't fly.
I need to
I
pay
can fly.
Yeah, but the people can fly.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Well, I think what he's suggesting is cast invisibility on him.
Yeah, so I can scout better. And, oh no, I lost the
Oh, no, the
voice.
chicken is not here.
But yeah,
You're stealthy, yeah.
yeah, I asked her first, and she has invisibility.
I do.
She can cast it on me, fly up, check what's up. If I don't die, I use the grappling hook. Hold you guys up. Does anyone have any
You're going
pitons
to
too?
I have
hold us
10.
up.
Do you
10
need?
pitons?
Do you need?
Just, to help you guys along.
Okay.
10 pittance across 90 feet is not going to do much.
Yeah.
I don't have to be able to see him to concentrate.
No,
I have to
you just have
concentrate.
to. Yeah,
You cast it and then
You have to pray really hard.
Yeah, you just have to not get damaged.
And not think about it.
Don't think about eggs.
That's why I will lose my concentration if I think about
How are you liking this so far?
Great. You guys are great.
We haven't seen anything yet.
Maybe we should like cast fly and actual
Does
fly.
someone have fly?
No.
Why do you guys not trust Chicken Board?
Because
He's
you're-
done right by you.
Because I feel like you're going to have to make checks like every how many,
Yeah.
how much.
No, I only have to make like one check to fly, right? To take off.
Every time you attempt to fly? Or is it
Is it
like
on the attempt,
every round?
or is it
The attempt to take off.
Like every
Let's
round?
say-
like, let's say he wants to like fly for an hour?
Please let
Oh
me
my
just
God.
what for take off now. Take off now.
I'm gonna say you need to make a check every 5 minutes if it's out of combat. Every round if it's in combat. Because when it's in combat, it's intense, and you're sort of distracted by stuff.
I honestly really do like this handicap.
Because you're a chicken.
It makes things a lot more interesting.
So you're 50, 55, 60. You're looking at 12 checks.
Yeah, and then seriously, this
And
race
then-
is super overpowered. I
Look,
welcome
look.
this.
Here's. Let me lay it out for you. You're flying up.
Don't say that.
You're flying up. You're flying up 90 feet.
So that's two checks.
And then you have to make 12 checks in total.
In
An
combat.
hour. And you're flying for an hour. He has to make a scout into plant
Dude,
things.
it's not the 40 feet of speed flying.
Yeah, you're
It
going
doesn't
up.
matter. It doesn't matter.
But you're scouting
You're
around.
scouting around, right? We're not gonna be counting that per round. We're gonna be counting that for your entire thing. And if he says it's an hour, then you're scouting for an hour. You make 12 checks. You fall 90 feet. That's 96.
How
damage.
close are you getting to the place before you take
Yeah, aren't you? You're probably not gonna fly like ground level. You're gonna fly above it so you can see into it, right?
And like,
No,
where are you
but here's the
launching
thing. I'll be invisible.
Yeah.
So I
you
can
die
like
invisibly.
take.
Yeah, we can't see you. When
We can't even rescue you if you fall.
Yeah, what's...
And we won't even know to rescue you because you're invisible.
Will I be able to see him if
No.
he's in... Oh, okay.
Where
It's
are you,
invisible to
are you
everyone,
planning
including
to
you.
launch from the ship and then go and scout, or are you planning to go up on
Yeah,
the
but-
beach and then scout, or how's that going to go?
But let's
I'd
start
like
with
to.
where
Okay,
we're actually
here's the
going to
thing.
the ship.
I can perch somewhere first and see what I can see, right? And then I can fly around as I please, as long as no one sees me.
Gabara.
And
You want to do it? Go.
guess I want to die.
So go. There are faster ways. I could just.
What's the faster way though?
I could kill you.
That's true. That would mean all my efforts would be in vain today. That'd be sad. Okay,
Yeah.
what's an easier way to scout it out?
Nick, go. That's the easiest way.
That's the easiest
That's the
way,
easiest
isn't
way.
it?
It's just very risky.
What is? Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, like,
12
You
checks.
can fly low. You can fly low,
Just-
so at least if you fail the check, you don't slam to.
Oh yeah, so
Just
just
know it-
90 feet up and then like fly low over here, like maybe 30-ish feet.
Yes,
I
36.
don't know. Yeah, so
Um,
just know your low, your chickenborn knows his limitations.
Does he?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
So
He
you
doesn't.
just go do what you're
can you
gonna do.
fly?
Is there any way? Oh no, message is only one way, right?
Maybe
Message is one way.
if you give me a cue like sound wise, I could use featherfall.
When the cock crows
What's
3
the range?
times.
Featherfall has a range.
Oh yeah, it's 60 feet though.
And it has to be creatures you can see.
Yeah. So and you can see him invisible.
It doesn't necessarily say
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't
a creature.
When you see a creature
A creature within 60 feet of you.
that you
fall
can
is
see. Or
falling,
It doesn't necessarily say
that you
that
can
you have to
see.
see it. Yeah,
cool.
like it's a reaction.
I'm gonna crow thrice. 3 times.
But will I be able to reach you?
Can I make a
60
nature
feet?
check on what is the endemic life in the area? If his kind of barking is an actual is actually endemic to
Yeah.
to the place,
Barking.
or a clucking would sound
Would it
really
be,
out of
would it
place.
be something unusual for them?
Can I make a nature
Explain that
check?
again, sorry. Explain that again. What do you want to do?
I wanted to ask for a nature check of some sort, or to see it, or if not nature, maybe survival, but I think it's more nature. To see if the endemic life or the native life, the native animals within the area, if the clucking doesn't sound out of place. Then
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Nature check.
Yep.
All right. Ah, 16.
So, local wildlife wise,
Yeah.
there's no chickens in and around the area, so it is a little bit odd.
I tell you that then. It's like, if you use your clucking as some sort of audio cue, they will find out that there is a weird chicken in here when there are no chickens around.
Ooh, now I have a great idea.
I mean, this is pretty much all rock and mountain that you go into, so there's no chickens.
Maybe a
It's
lizard.
not domesticated.
I'm gonna fire off a flaming bolt
Wait,
That
I mean-
isn't that worse.
and then fly away.
If you attack, you lose.
Wait. What was the point of firing the?
yeah.
If you could,
Signal.
Like a flare.
No, I know. I know that he's shooting a flare, but if he's flying away, wasn't the point of the signaling to be like, rescue me because I'm fallen? I fire the bow to signal that I'm falling, and then I fly away.
Oh, that's for the falling
on the
thing.
bomb.
No, I thought.
Fall on the flare.
The postpartum depression is really getting to him.
We just go. It's okay. You do that. Let's do that.
If I die, I die.
Are we going to do here, or are we gonna?
No, we don't want to sail in. I think as soon
Outer
as
side.
yeah, maybe we can come around the side, and then as soon as like we can lay eyes on the well, if we lay eyes on the building, that means they can see us too.
Are there like walls
do
at
you
the
have
side, or is
do you
it
have
It's
some
open?
sort of
pretty
spell
much
that
just built.
Does
I do,
not
I
have
do.
magic.
silent image would be?
Yeah,
Not that
let's-
I would know that.
Let's take a rowboat.
Yeah.
Just us.
Yeah.
And keep message on me
Are
too.
we doing this?
Message
No, probably.
can only
Like
be up to
124.
A short
yeah
range,
120.
120.
So I have to be close to you.
Oh god damn it. Okay.
Yeah, fly.
Alternatively,
That's what I
do you want to approach from
The front.
the land side?
Upside. Yeah.
And just sneak in
Uh,
as a group.
You guys can sneak. I'll make a distraction or something.
No.
Are you wearing heavy?
-1 dex also.
Okay, I think we can manage. We can try.
I'm just waiting for what we might actually see when we're there because nothing's that's the same
Okay. So let's do a land-based
approach.
They're not climbing. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
not split
Yeah.
the party.
That's fine.
And then, no, you can fly up still when we're within range. The point is that I didn't want them to like see us.
And at
As
least
boat
if
coming
you
in.
do drop,
True.
we are close enough to rescue.
To at least hear the splash.
We can hear and see the commotion going on.
Yeah.
Is the point.
okay.
So,
Better
yeah.
idea.
Okay.
So we'll do the same thing but from land.
Bak bak!
So we'll go.
Okay, so give me the key point. So you're going in a rowboat?
No, we're gonna approach from the land side.
Okay.
Alright, because it's up on a cliff, so we'll approach from the land side. Hopefully there's jungle and foliage to obscure us, and then we'll sneak our way up there. And then when we're close enough to see the fortress, Chickenborg is gonna fly invisibly over to take a gander around. Hopefully he'll return, and I'm looking forward to Father Lug at level 7. But hopefully he'll return, and when he does, he'll let us know what happens. And if not, we'll think of some. We'll wing it. Okay.
Just lay it on me, man.
All the birds.
We'll wing it, Mark.
So, do you want to return to the ship first, or go straight there?
We're half a day's journey by land from here.
Half a day, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to row all the way there.
Half a day by sea.
Half a day by sea.
Yeah.
Okay. If we approach by sea, can we land on like one of the beaches and climb up?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll approach by land. We'll approach by sea and then get off on the beach and climb.
Okay.
We trek over land to get to the fortress afterwards.
Okay. So, have you got any other questions for the maid or the scouts? Or?
Well, if they don't, I guess I'll like whisper over to like Fee and Ayato, like since they seem to be the quiet, observing types. I'll be like, we're not holding anything back from us, right?
I didn't sense anything.
I don't think so. I don't think they've actually been close enough to know anything.
It just seems like they're here to escort the mage, and that's it.
Okay, all right, okay. So yeah, with my
Would you like to offer the mage his scouts now?
no.
Would you like to offer the
I would
mage?
never will this one.
Granted, the scouts asked for it.
Yeah, scouts.
Would you like to offer the mage a humanoid head for more information?
Look, if he's gonna fly, I don't need him hindered.
It's like shaking.
So, Fee's question was, do you want to offer the mage a humanoid?
Do I want to what?
Offer the mage a humanoid egg for more information.
But what's the mage's name?
Yeah.
I asked.
Can I do that?
I don't think so.
Serenicus.
Serenicus, I am Kurenai.
Pleasure.
Are you? Would you like to come with us for some sort of excitement, maybe? Or
Not
maybe
particularly.
See this to the end.
Not particularly.
Do you want an egg for exchange, Bob?
Don't ask.
No,
No,
Say
say no.
Say no.
I don't. I'll take a look at the scouts. What they say as he says it.
You're sort of making me curious. Why shouldn't
Oh
I
no.
take an egg?
Stares at his eyes saying no.
I walk away. I start
I say.
getting back to the boat.
Will you give me inspiration again?
Look, Serenicus, you seem like a good person. And I walk away.
No, I don't want to lay any more eggs.
Serenicus looks at you and says, I'm curious.
Okay, Bob. Come with me, Bob.
Ali just
Serenicus comes with you.
I feel like if you fail the next contract, you just shit your pants or something.
I killed.
Oh my
That's a plus.
You do have DM inspiration at least.
No, I'm not using it for something stupid as this.
So, describe this. Serenicus has followed you off because he's an
Poor
idiot.
guy, poor guy.
I find that the
Clearly, he is not wisdom-based.
yes.
He just rolled really shit.
He what?
He just rolled really badly.
I think it might be a
He's
sorcerer.
an idiot. He
'cause he's
sounds
got
like
crowns with his hand.
He sounds like he's doing too curious for his own good.
Right? And I just assume the position.
Okay. Serenicus sees you assume the position. He's like, I don't need to see anymore. Just sort of walks off.
You still want the egg, though, Bob?
Bring it with you.
Close the gate, open the gate,
What
leave it a
does-
little open.
What does 15 get me?
Okay, so
Unborn child.
you
Still
I get balut.
That's what I was just gonna say. You assume the position, and this time it slides out super easily.
Well,
Like, this is
it's easier the second
yeah,
time, Bach.
this is the easiest laying you've ever had.
This is the second laying I've ever had.
And you get an egg.
Is it as big?
It's just a let's
Guys,
say
it's stillborn or something.
ostrich size.
Not as big as the first one.
Very pretty tasty.
Ostrich, but
It's still warm and stuff.
Yep.
A bit sticky and stuff. So I wipe off with my kilt,
Fucking hell!
walk over to the mage, and say,
Sweet baby Jesus.
Bach, one egg, Bach.
That's a big egg.
Tasty, Bach.
Don't eat.
Did you just encourage him to eat your egg?
Bach.
Oh my God. You.
The world's weird now, Bach.
So he stares at this
Oh,
egg.
you're weird.
He stares
No,
at-
you're weird. Just you.
wait, the mage is going to do something.
Okay.
He stares at this egg and he's like, "Are you sure I should eat this? Isn't that like
Cannibalism.
yeah?"
Bach, it's free country, Bach.
It's what?
It's free country.
No, it's not. It's
No,
ruled by
it's
the
not.
Yuan-ti.
It's not technically.
Anarchy, Bach.
Mage says, "I'll save it for later,"
Bach,
and puts it away.
what do I get for the egg, Bach?
There wasn't an exchange. He takes the egg out and he offers you it back.
Bach, we need more information, Bach, or at least your companionship, Bach.
For how many nights?
Maybe I could offer some companionship.
Oh my God, he's turned on by the egg laying.
Always needy. It's always needy. It's always
God damn it!
The night proceeds.
Cutting words.
okay, well, I kind of, by companionship, I meant I want him to come on the rowboat.
You were coming up to him though.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Oh.
On what?
To see what he thinks is going on.
You did specify.
21?
Oh, you think he full on wants to bang?
Mom,
He wants
well,
Bang.
He wants the back.
What's work?
I'm a mom of two, Bach. I'm afraid my hoeing days is over, Bach. I got kids now, Bach.
None of which are with you.
Doesn't change the fact, Bach.
The mage looks at you. I understand. Maybe next time. Gives you a little wink.
But by companionship, I meant you can come with us, Bach.
Oh, I'm too important to the resistance to be.
Give me that fucking egg, Bach.
He doesn't want to come with us. He wants to come in you.
Bach, if we make it out of
That's
this,
all
Bach, maybe.
And as you say that, it's like.
Bach,
I'll see you soon.
Bach,
I'll call out to the mage. Don't get your hopes up. It's like dropping a needle into a well.
Hey, Bach. It's at least a hot dog in a cave, Bach.
Okay, so.
I need a bath. Really, I need a bath.
I don't have any spells for this. Nothing.
I look at the campfire and consider my chances of dying.
I'll curl up beside the flute, play something really loud.
I'll play like rock music.
This has turned into a suicide squad and now everyone wants to die.
So as you wrap this up, you head back to the rowboat. Rowboat takes you back to the main ship, and Bolmer's there. And he turns around and says, "So what's your plan?"
Yeah. We'll need a ride up to the beach head, and then we'll walk upland to take a physical look at it. What sort of support were you looking to do from the boat? Fire cannons?
It's what we do best.
Okay, so
Maybe you can go
we'll-
beachside.
Yeah. So I suggest you take up like a firing position where you can fire comfortably at the fortress,
That's fucking obvious, though.
and then we'll let up a flaming arrow.
Bach,
We'll let up a flaming arrow to signal when we need the thing bombed into dust.
Just consider, I guess, you might, depending on what's there, I feel like there's something shrouding the area. So even if it looks empty to you, just fire.
Okay, but don't get in the way.
Yeah.
We'll try to avoid it.
We'll assume.
We'll
the
assume
position,
fetal
Bach.
We'll assume fetal position and wait for sweet death.
Yeah.
God damn it, Vic.
as he's looking over the map with you, he says, we could probably come round to this point without being seen.
Okay.
Then we'd be within 5 minutes.
Alright. Okay. So we had like 5 minutes to get out.
Well, 5 minutes until we come in and start shooting.
Yeah,
Right.
so that's 5 minutes from the arrow launch. Just keep your eye on the sky then.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Flaming or lit arrow, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Hopefully we don't fire it during the day.
Does thaumaturgy produce flame?
It can make, it can control light, that's it.
You can make certain existing light sources.
Yeah.
Yeah, flicker, brighten them, or change color.
Or if you can like,
Change color.
make light an actual arrow.
30 feet, their range is 30 feet though.
So you can cast it on my thing and
No, we have
On your thing?
there's a
We'd
light
rather
there.
not.
I'd rather you did. The mage says, even though he's not there. Okay, so the ship sets sail again, and you start encroaching towards this place. It stops at a range where the captain doesn't think they'll be seen, and he offers, you say, Robo, one of my men will come with you. He's not going to join the attack with you. He'll bring the boat back.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
I guess if we want to pick up, we'll come back here.
Fire and
I'll be looking for your
different
signal.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's time for a real map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop this one.
oh, this wasn't the real map?
Yeah.
Smoke and mirrors, man!
Literally a mini map.
Yeah. Okay.
You left Borg. No one
Give
wants
me
to
a
be
second,
with
because
Borg.
this is a bit of a
No.
pain in the ass.
Apparently the mate.
The mage does.
Need help?
Yeah. I think I've got pretty much all laid out in order.
1 hour to prep, huh?
Right? I know.
I knew what I wanted to do, so I
Yeah.
printed a load of shit off, but I didn't write anything.
Then you're improvising very well.
Yeah.
Do you want it all revealed though, or do you want it like laid
We have the
we
mini
can
map
reveal
for
it
it.
all.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Jigsaw puzzle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Help, help, help.
Where is the
This
mini
is-
map?
Give bits.
That's the mini map. Brent uses reference.
This one goes here.
This one is.
This is like
This
a
one
bed.
goes here.
Connects
This
here.
one goes.
Oh wait, no.
Oh,
Bed
Wait, this
on
is
this
somewhere
side.
here.
Yeah, there.
I had
Wait,
these in order.
what's the
I don't know what's
orientation?
happened.
It's okay, we're...
So the top's here,
No,
this side,
the-
and it goes down to here.
Ah, okay. So this is
So the
Yeah,
bed will
it's
be
here.
down
This
there
is-
somewhere.
this.
No, the,
Somewhere here.
no,
Palisades over there, yeah.
Table.
There you go.
Oh yeah, this
That
is
was
this to work out the numbers.
Trust me, this one's.
This is a puzzle.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is. It wasn't
somewhere
supposed to be.
No, I like it better as well.
That one goes there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will not help.
We're not good
better.
There we go.
I'm
There
so
we go.
confused. There we go.
Is that the one?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, that was
There you
the
go.
gate here.
Oh, there
You put the right one in there.
Yay.
Then
You
got
had
this
it.
one. That one's down there. And that one
Nope.
is there.
That's correct. I think that's one.
one's the. Oh
yeah,
sorry.
it's
Here.
here.
That's two of them? Or is that what you just wanted?
Yeah, there we go.
Yay.
That looks good.
Looks good. Yeah.
You print these.
Yep.
And then the minimap
Okay.
version is the bottom right corner.
Oh yeah, you could have...
Very-
Very cool.
Very,
There.
very.
Very, very video game.
Actual.
No, the mini map version is up here on our HUD. So we can take a look at it on